check. Mic, mic check. All right. No, how we check volume levels. That's all right. I just speak up a little bit louder. All right. Let's get this first video off the drive real quick. Excuse me. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get everything set. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, people. I'm back. All right, let's get this joint started. Let's get this joint started.
Genes were cells.
All right, bear with me. Bear with me. Hold up. Let me get my banner up there. There we go. I accidentally took that down. Let me clear my thumbnail off. All right, boom. So we talked about this before. about these nanobots, and they call them now xenobots. Uh, this is an interesting topic because previously on a couple lives back, we mentioned about medical technology and them using nanobots to heal people and stuff like that. So this comes from my wife. She sent me this video and it was like perfect timing because they ready to really explain a lot of the stuff that they getting into on these nanobots and stuff like that. So where's that? Do I have a clip to refresh? No, I might have to pull it. I might have to pull a clip up. I might have to pull a clip up for y'all so that y'all can see. But we've been talking about this for a little second now, and let's go ahead and listen to what they're talking about. Mm.
Nanobots, which can now
Hold on, let me fast forward a little bit. I had to refresh that joint. All right.
Scientists created the world's first living robots, known as xenobots, which can now reproduce. These tiny machines were developed using living frog cells and are less than a millimeter in width. Xenobots can move towards a target, heal themselves when injured, and potentially carry medicine within a patient's body. They are not traditional robots or existing animal species, but represent a new class of programmable organisms. The xenobots were designed on a supercomputer and assembled and tested by biologists. These living machines, consisting of approximately 3,000 cells, form a sphere and are capable of replicating using their collective intelligence and plasticity. While the system typically dies out after one generation, an evolutionary algorithm guided by artificial intelligence allowed for the discovery of body shapes that facilitated more effective replication. The researchers assure that these living machines are strictly confined to the lab and can be easily controlled as they are biodegradable. Right now, xenobots are mostly used by scientists to understand how cells work together to form complex organisms. Their future application include cleaning the oceans from microplastics and delivering drugs to target cells in the body. Scientists can create xenobots using a patient's own cells, which helps avoid the problem of the patient's immune system attacking them. These personalized xenobots could potentially remove plaque from arteries and, with some extra cell types and bioengineering tricks, find and treat diseases more effectively.
See what I'm saying? Now, like I said, we've been talking about this for a little minute now with the nanobots and all that stuff. So they showing you what they're using them for and how they reproduce, how they can get certain kinds to reproduce and all that. And we're not hearing about this. Like this stuff is only getting shared through social media. Like they not really telling us about this stuff on the news and shit like that. No, we gotta go do research for this. But they telling us about, you know, the other bull crap. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, and in this time right now, bro, we should be more spiritually aware of what's going on than anything. Like we had we had covered the two shootings, right? They was back to school shootings. They was back to back. And my question was like, why like what's going, like kind of like what's going on, like why is it this, like. And B, shouts out to B said, bro, we gotta really look at the demonic energy that's going on. Like that's what he was focused on. It's in this right now. It's so much demonic energy being pushed out there. So much demonic energy everywhere. It's like you need to be double prayed up, bruh. Like quadruple prayed. You gotta pray when you get up throughout the day, you know what I mean, throughout the afternoon time, throughout the weekend, before you go to sleep. Like this is one of them. This is one of them times that if it if you not you're not gonna see none of the signs, and you're just waiting for your number to be called, basically. Like, and what really made me go live, like, it shouts out to Theo, because I was talking to Theo, and he had said like, bro, you gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep pushing, ultimately, because I mean y'all started something, and even with the shit going how it's going in life and all that stuff, people still want to hit, you know, and it was like, dang, bro, like I'm glad that we were able to give that kind of uh impact to people. You know what I'm saying? So this live, this live is basically like this. It's basically like this. This how I'm starting this live. Y'all want to rush, right? Everybody want to be rushing. Everybody want to be speeding, and you know what I mean. Y'all want to hurry up and get here. I'm the only person, yeah, me out here right now. Get out my way. If you in my way, yeah, me, you better move. Y'all want to be rushing and doing all that shit. Okay, cool. Keep that same energy, yeah, when God comes. When motherfucker come back, when motherfucker come back and make them calls, and yeah, keep that same energy. Don't be wanting to cop out. No, rush, and keep that same Russian mentality to go see God. Don't want to motherfucking double back, hold up. I wasn't prepared. Nah, fuck that. Keep that same motherfucking energy. Rush your ass up there. Yeah, how you be rushing out here, dry rushing out here in these streets. Yeah, to cause accidents, to motherfucking crash out and road rage, kill motherfuckers, and damn near run people into fucking what's them pump gas pumps, and then speed off and then crash into somebody else and flip your car. The same way y'all want to rush and do that shit, rush your ass to God when he come. Don't double back. Rush. Right, you shouldn't be double backing. Fuck is you double backing for? This ain't the time to motherfucking double back. Fuck is you double backing for? Nah, we going head first. Since everybody want to rush, you don't want to have patience out here while you can have the patience. Nah, rush your ass out there, because shit is rushing to you. No matter how you see it, how you don't want it, bro. An Atlanta shooting. Double back on that, and then they had a Baltimore shooting. My hometown. That could have been my damn kid's school. You see what I'm saying? My shit. One of my kids came home and told me one of the teachers at their school had got locked up because they had a gun. I mean, is he wrong? Like, I don't know what his intentions was having the gun, but in this time, shit, I'd rather be caught with it than caught without it. I guess that's what he was saying. because we never know. Motherfucker might come in there on a bad ego trip and start shooting up the school. He the only one with a gun that can protect his class. It's school shootings happening all the time, damn near. But we not fucking addressing that shit. You know what's crazy? Y'all think it's a fucking game? Hold up. Hold up. Y'all think it's a fucking game, huh? I got some shit for y'all. I got some shit for y'all, bro. Yeah, me. I got some shit for y'all. Hold tight. Because motherfuckers think this shit is a game out here. Motherfuckers out here just playing around out here in these streets. Nobody nobody's taking into consideration that today might be their motherfucking last day on this earth. At the rate that this shit is going, motherfuckers is still fucking running around here, playing around, bullshitting around, fucking speed and swerving, lane to lane, damn near crashing and killing motherfuckers. Yeah, I mean, and y'all rushing for death. Y'all rushing to death. Yeah, I mean, I keep that fucking same energy when God comes. When He comes, because this what it says. This what it says. Hold up. Shouts out to B, cause B got me on my B got me on my shit, and shouts out to Fio, cause Fio got me on my shit too, to motherfucking putting the daily word out. You know what I'm saying? So this came from the daily word, and the daily word says, "Be ye therefore ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour when ye think not." Perfect timing today. Perfect timing today. You see what I'm saying? This is why it was one of them joints that I had to do. So at this day and age where you keep bullshitting and fucking around and doing dumbass shit, ready to crash out, ready to, yeah, I mean, motherfucker, get out my way, being selfish as fuck out here. Just remember, today might be your last motherfucking day. This might be my last time actually giving y'all this word. I don't know, but this is, you don't know. And at this day and age, bro, yeah, keep on. So y'all want to be rushing? Y'all want to be rushing? So when He cometh at an hour that ye think not, rush your ass to Him. Don't fucking double back. Don't want to fucking double back, bro. Don't want to. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Don't double back. Don't do that shit, bro. You better rush your same way you swerving in traffic. You better swerve your ass and hurry up and get the fuck to God. I'm trying to tell you now, because is some shit coming. Y'all wonder why motherfuckers is dry. I told Theo early this month that, yo, it's gonna be so much shit happening this month, because it's so much shit going on, even in the skies. And if you believe that, oh yeah, the stars aligned for me, and all that, okay, well, believe that all the other shit that happens to you when the motherfucking planets ain't in sync, they not in sync. Guess what's the fuck happening? Chaos. Chaos. Think it's a fucking game? Hold up. Okay, y'all wanna know why niggas out here tripping, huh? God of Chaos. Why the fuck they name an asteroid God of Chaos? Okay? Alright. This just happened. This just happened. But they call this shit the Ring of Fire. Why they call this shit the Ring of Fire? Out of all this, we just seen the fucking eclipse. Niggas went dumb for an eclipse. They called out, had t-shirts made and all that shit, partying, eating solar dogs and all that shit. But we had a motherfucking Ring of Fire. Nobody said nothing about that shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Y'all keep playing fucking dumb out here. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna be laughing at everybody who double the fuck back. I might trip y'all motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna cap. As soon as I see it, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. I know I'm messed up for saying this, but at the end of the day, if they double back, I'm tripping them. You ain't gonna pick them up anyway. You ain't scooping them up anyway, God. Fuck them. I'm tripping them, bitch. Tripping the shit out y'all. Yeah, man. Fuck y'all. And I'm laughing. Ha ha, nigga. The fuck out of here. Cause I know where I'm going. I'm rushing. The same way y'all see, the same way I drive and chill and cruise and watch motherfuckers zigzag and damn near run motherfuckers off the road. Yeah, yeah. Cause that's how I'm acting when he get here. When it's time to motherfucking diddy bop, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Swerving and all that shit. Yeah, I'm letting you know now. And I'm playing ludicrous move, bitch. Get out the way. Fuck is wrong with y'all? On repeat. Fuck wrong with y'all? All right, y'all think it's a game out here, man? I think it's a game. B sent me this. B sent me this, and I mentioned this on the last live, right? And he read it for y'all, right? And the part that really sticks out to me the most is, well, I will show wonders in the heavens and on earth, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will be turned into the sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood. So that's the part that stuck out to me the most. And as I keep telling Theo, every day I keep telling Theo the same shit every day. Bro, we need to be triple and double prayed, bro, because we're having so much stuff happen in the sky right now that people is just not even paying attention to. This is all happening in September. This was published on my birthday. Partial lunar eclipse, yeah, man, combined with supermoon for a spectacular sight across U.S. Okay, this one, another one that was published 9/5. This is still September. Saturn's majestic ring will vanish in just 6 months from now. Okay? No, that's not the one. That's not the one. This the one. This one right here. Another one that was published in September. Says this asteroid is gonna come close to Earth. So close that we might be able to see the shit. Now, you know what's crazy? Shouts out everybody, bro. Theo and Naeem in the building. Shouts out to y'all. My bad. Yeah, man. But uh, you know what's crazy? Because I just had this, and I seen we're supposed to have we're supposed to have two moons. We're supposed to have two moons starting from September the 25th. So it's gonna in a couple days, all the way to November the 29th. Oh man. I don't know if y'all heard me. And in 38 years of being alive, I never heard nobody say anything about us having two moons. Ever. They said we're gonna have two moons. Like, I don't. There we go. Here we go. I got it right here. I got it right here. Matter of fact, I'm ready to put it up right now. I'm gonna put it up on this screen for y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Let me show y'all this. B said we ain't gonna make it to election time. I'm scared. I ain't gonna cap. Cause B said we ain't gonna make it to election time. It's been so much happening from July. No, I'm gonna say from July. When did Trump almost get assassinated? So I wanna say from July to now, so much shit done happened, bro. So much shit done happened. Yo, oh my gosh, no sound. Thank you, Theo. Thank you, Theo. Oh man, where I left off at. Damn, I don't even know. I was going in just now too. Where I left off at? Text me, Theo. Text me where I left off at. Dang, yeah, but what? Dang, I don't even know where I left off because I can't even go back now to say what I was saying. Sheesh. Oh damn. But man, all right. So basically, if I got the message said that I ain't had no sign, I didn't realize that. What I was saying was wonders on earth. Like we see wonders on earth, just like we're seeing. I stopped at the part about the asteroid. Okay, okay, all right. So like 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 I was saying, oh, about the asteroid, what if the asteroid didn't actually just smash straight into Earth? What if it like scraped a part of Earth, being that size? What if it just like kind of like scraped some of it? That's a ripple effect that we're not ready for, because that within just that impact alone is going to cause so much damage and destruction that that ripple effect, wherever it's at, is going to go across the whole earth, whether we want it to or not. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about the wonders in the one, I will show wonders in the heaven and on earth. We know we seeing the wonders in heavens. I'm telling y'all about that. The ash, the ring, the ring around Saturn. Like, cause I was muted, I was talking about I in my 38 years. Yes, two moons means natural disaster. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Naeem. Thank you. Because and that's what I was saying. In my 38 years, I've never seen or heard of two moons ever existing in life other than motherfucking Riddick. You know what I mean? Riddick is the only shit I probably seen that shit. Uh and then I went on to saying Saturn. Now peep game. The rings of Saturn is supposed to vanish. I never heard no shit about that happening either. But then my wife sends me this. It says Earth had a ring around it. You see what I'm saying? Like once had a ring around it. Okay, so peep game. We look at the Earth, right? And the scientists say, okay, well, we're kind of having this feeling that the Earth had a ring around it. Okay, boom. Fast forward in time. Look where we're at, right? We're trying to get off this motherfucker. Saturn. The rings around Saturn is gonna be missing. What's not to say whatever is on that planet couldn't get off that planet because of the ring was there. So now that the ring is gone, what if that motherfucker is able to move off that planet now? You see what I'm saying? Like, what if that ring is holding whatever is on that planet? What that ring is keeping them there, containing them there because of that ring. But now that ring is gone, they freely to move out. It's just a hypothetical thought. And like I was saying, in my 38 years, I've never seen so much shit happening in space, or yet alone on Earth. from people getting locked up to cases to damn killings and all this stuff, bro. There's a lot of stuff that happened in September. I've been alive for a long time. And like I said, the older people will look at me and be like, boy, you ain't been around that long. But in my eyes, I've been around for a long time. I've seen a lot of shit. And I never heard no shit like this happening in one particular month. In the month of September, yet alone. Nothing happens in September. September been very active. I've I've never seen so much shit happen in September. So when I say wonders on earth, when I get to that part, wonders on earth, I'm speaking of shouts out to Theo because Theo told me, bro, I've seen a lot of stuff happen as well, but I don't know no Rico case that ever lasted 2 years and still going on to this day to like really like is he guilty? Is he not guilty? And in my eyes, he's not guilty. What do you have on him? So it's like when I say wonders on earth, this is what I mean. We seen the northern lights in America. Like not my fault. I don't want to say that I don't because you can see the northern lights in America, but we seen the northern lights in parts of America that you're not supposed to see the northern lights. I'm gonna say that again. In America, parts of America, you're seeing northern lights where you're not supposed to see them. When I say Earth shit, bro, I'm not saying no Chris Angel shit and then gonna vanish in front of you and then pop up somewhere else. No, I'm saying shit that you don't normally see on the regular happening. Shit that you're not supposed to see happening. That's what the wonders is. Remember, Earth, this Earth realm, we're working on flesh shit. We're working on flesh shit. I mean, that's the shit we working on. So you gotta distinguish the two differences from the spiritual side and from the flesh side. When you look up in the sky, you're supposed to be able to understand, like, okay, something's happening. But when you're working with the people in the flesh and shit, you gotta understand, oh shit, there's something happening. We questioning the fucking shootings. Why would the guy have a gun and why would the person have nah, we need to understand the energy. Why is the energy like this? Why is it so easy for us to want to kill? That's why I was telling Theo, one of my prayers is in there. I'm like, let me know my enemy. Make my enemy clear to me so that I'm not taking out the wrong person. I need to know who my enemy is clear. Make him clear to me so that I can see him. I don't want to just be hurting anybody. I already told him, look, I mean, I'm laying my shit on the line. You gonna need soldiers anyway. You gonna need spiritual soldiers anyway. You know what I mean? So You working through me at this point in time. Just go ahead and take. You got the wheel. Shit, I let go. I let go of the wheel. I don't even know where the car gonna go at this point in time. You got control. So if that motherfucker says go left, it's going left. That motherfucker says going right, we going right. I ain't got control of this shit because ultimately, this body that I got, motherfucking, is gonna shut down at some point in time. That's why motherfuckers is out here. Oh, we can revive the dead, and oh, we gonna put your brain in another thing, and we gonna give you a robotic heart, so your heart can always beat. You will always have a heart that can beat. Nah, fuck that. I don't want that shit. I don't want that. You keep that. You keep that. I don't need this. I don't need this body. I wasn't even happy with this body from the beginning. Motherfucker, you made me 5'3". Like shit. You could have at least made me 5'5", 5'6". Why you go cap me at 5'3"? That's fucked up. But at the end of the day, you made me 5'3" for a reason. Never know. I ain't never had no problem with my height. I always seem to make it work. I hear a lot of people, motherfucker, tall people complain about their knees. Shit, I still squatting and all that. Shit, so I don't know, bro. Like at the end of the day, this body that I got right here, yeah, I ain't in control of this shit. God's in control of this shit. Cause at any given moment he can snap his fingers and just bring me back. Ain't no robotic heart gonna save that. Ain't no motherfucking Neuralink gonna save that. Ain't no motherfucking downloading your memory into a program saving that. Ain't no ain't enough crowd therapy. You see what I'm saying? Ain't enough crowd therapy in the world. Ain't no enough crowd therapy in the world gonna save you from God taking you, bruh. Shit. I'm good. Take me. Take me. If this the world we living in now, if this the world we living in now, with motherfucking, you see where zombies come from. Yeah, man. See where zombies come from. In 2020, yeah, man, companies is trying to preserve life and bringing dead bodies back to life. I mean, man, if this the world we headed in, God take me now. Immediately. What? Immediately. I'm like the people on the road right now. I'm swerving lane. I told you, bruh. I'm swerving. I'm telling with move, bitch, get out the way on. Doing 100. Doing 100. Soon as he called. Soon as I see the bat signal go up in the air. Soon as that bat signal go up in the air, bro, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. Real talk, cause he gonna need spiritual warriors. He gonna need motherfucking on the spiritual side fighting. You know what I mean? He got a battle that he go. I'm frontlining on that right now. You know what I mean? Shit. That's what I'm trying to go handle. I'm trying to go handle that shit. Fuck this shit. If I gotta keep motherfucking watching kids die in school, kids fucking huffing galaxy gas, the state and the government seem to fucking can convict all these dumbass killers and dumbass people, but they can motherfucking legally sell in a fucking vape store some huffing gas and have what kitchen supplies, have fucking kitchen supplies written on that shit where motherfuckers can come and buy it. Man, kick rocks, bruh. You can have this fucking earth, bruh. I don't want to be on this hell. This hell. This hell. This hell. I ain't. I understand now what 50 was saying. I grew up in hell, a block away from heaven. You know what I mean? Like, we on hell right now, bruh. It's hell on earth. The fuck is you talking about? And B said, B said in the Bible, is gonna be a time where the devil reigns his has his reign on earth. To me, we seeing that time where kids is killing each other. We just talking about this. A teenage child just her grandmother or some shit on some nut shit. Just killed the grandmother or her mother or some shit. And I think it was her mother, killed her mother, and then called her friends or some shit like that to try to help her cover it up or some goofy shit. I can't even remember how that shit even went, bro. Cause it's like, yo, this is the demonic energy, bro. This is demonic energy. The demonic energy is here, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Parents, do your job. Don't let Sheriff Chitwood raise your kids. This is absolutely ridiculous. Go talk to the families who have lost a loved one in a school shooting. These little knuckleheads think it's funny. Go talk to those parents and see how funny this is.
I think you made a wise decision today. Oh man, you gotta be better than that. Your life's not over, but it's just starting, man. You kids have to start thinking, and when you go to school, it's just focus on school. That's it. Okay?
He telling them focus on school. He telling them focus on school. You can't. You're talking to it like B said. Shouts out to B. You're talking to a demonic energy, bruh. The motherfuckers don't hear that shit. School. y'all, y'all. So, did they ever ask the motherfucking kids why they thinking like that? What's going on in your mind to make you think like that? No, they putting them in lockup where there's nothing but demonic energy all around it. So all you doing is intensifying the demonic spirit. It's like the motherfucker ain't gonna learn from being in jail. Oh, you locked the motherfucker up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just go change my life now. No, little motherfucker not gonna go change his life because ultimately the motherfucker ain't do nothing wrong from the beginning. They ain't never act on it. They just said they was gonna do it. They ain't never act on it. It's a threat is a threat. I understand. A threat is a threat. But they ain't act on it. They just said they was gonna do it. So now when they go in here and they gotta fight for their life inside there, and yeah, I mean they gotta do shit and stand up and motherfucker really like thug it out in that motherfucker. Now they gonna come out even harder. Demonic energy is gonna be even worse. You're not giving these kids no programs. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if they track them kids logs and stuff, it's a whole chat. They'll find a whole chat room with the motherfuckers talking like that. I'm pretty sure. Mm, Um, I'm 90% sure they'll find a chat log with them all in there talking about that shit. So what's these kids? Why do these kids feel like that's the extreme that they need to go to? You can't. There's no explaining that. You can't explain demonic energy. Demonic energy is what it is. There's no explanation for it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't need no self-respect. Only thing you need to know that is I'm here to cause chaos. I'm here to cause chaos and confusion. That's all it is. That's all. That's all it is. I know I have something else. It was something else I wanted to share with y'all. I know it was, and I know I seen it some way. I'm gonna figure it out. I've been thinking about it the whole time that I've been talking to y'all. I've been trying to figure out what it was that I was trying to present. I wanted to show y'all something, and it goes with what we was talking about. But yeah, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. But yeah, there's no explanation for demonic energy. What's going on, Ma? Mom Deuce in the building. I hope that's not me. Oh, I think my alarm going off. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Make sure it's not my car. Ah, my fault. Oh damn, car alarm was going on. I gotta get that joint fixed. All right, but yeah, man, and they call it galaxy gas. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? All this shit happening in the skies. They don't pay attention to shit happening in the skies, but they gonna name this fucking dumbass huffing gas galaxy gas. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, man, it was something else. It was something else. Oh, Ebony sent me this too. Hold on. Hold on. She been. Oh, there we go. 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 All right. All right. My fault. Zay. Zay in the building. What's going on, Zay? How you feeling? All right. Let me get these pictures up here real quick. Let me get these pictures up here real quick. Grand Rising, native. Grand Rising. How you feeling? It's been one of those. It's been one of those lives. I had to talk real quick, cause man, people think it's a game out here. People think it's a game out here, Zay. They not ready for what's ready to come, and I had to talk about it. All right, give me 1 second. Let me put these pictures up here. Let me put these pictures up here real quick. I reached my limit. I reached my limit on pictures. I got to delete some. My bad. I didn't even know I reached my limit just yet. They was like, "Hold up, bro. You got a lot of pictures, bro." All right. So boom. That right there. That's what I wanted to share with y'all. So like I said, my wife been sending. She been sending me. She sending me these things because she hear me talk about this shit. And shouts out to my wife because she be on. She be right on time with it. But radio signal. You see what I'm saying? Reaches Earth after they say after 8 billion years. Like we don't 8 billion years. We don't really. I don't think it was that long. But hey, they the scientists. I'm not. I don't care. I'm just saying I'm here for the mysterious deep space radio signal. And that goes with what I was talking about on the last live, where that guy was stuck in space. He was stuck in space, and he heard the radio started like producing a frequency type shit as if it was scanning, and B said, and I said, "What's up?" He said, "Nah, I just find it odd that they said what they said because sonar." He said because sonar is usually used underwater. And I was like, "Oh snap!" Like he like, "Yeah, bro." So I just find it odd that he said that, and he said it like that, and I was like, like that does make me think now. So it's so much we don't even know what's up there, bro. And these motherfuckers is talking about they want to go up there and by X amount of time we gonna be touching down on Mars, and yeah, we need a couple people to sign up to go to Mars and all this shit. Like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right, motherfucker. Y'all got other things y'all got to worry about that's on this motherfucking Earth right now, other than going up to some damn Mars. Y'all tripping. Y'all motherfuckers bugged out right now. With the shit that we seeing, with the shit that we seeing on Earth, with the shit that we seeing on Earth right now, bruh. Man, say, hold up. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna bring that clip back up. I'm gonna bring that clip back up. Just give me 1 second. Once I find it, yeah, cause B was like, yeah, B was like, yo, I found that that he said sonar, and I'm like, yo, hey, oh Zay, yo Zay, I'm gonna send you the link, Zay. I want to see if you can get in here because we still ain't never fixed your link. We never figured out why you couldn't get in here. Damn, it's so many. Got so many videos we done went over. Ain't even no telling where this joint is at. We done covered a lot of stuff. Oh, I got it. I know I was gonna find it. I know I was gonna find it. All right. The second. Got it. There you go. Bye. All right.
Houston on 2, I've got a question about Starliner.
Houston's with you, Butch. Go ahead.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that maybe is connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway, can you do that?
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute, and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay.
Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST, if you want to give us a call.
Okay, I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how many?
Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything.
That.
All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go. All right, over to you. Tell us if you figure it out.
Yep, good recording. Thanks, Butch. We will pass it on to the team and let you know what we find. And Butch, just to make sure I'm on the same page, this is emanating from the speaker in Starliner. You don't notice anything else, any other noises, any other weird configs in there? Okay, thank you.
And I want to say this was in September too. This was like the beginning of September, maybe. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it clear. Yeah, September. Published on the 1st. It was published on the 1st of September. See what I'm saying? Like, so much stuff is happening, bro. September's been a spooky month. and we still got 2 more months to get to November, which is the election, and we got 6 days till we see a double moon. We got six days till we see a double moon. Hmm. Y'all out here playing, huh? All right. All right. Look at that. September 29th to November 25th. Mini moon. That's what they calling that shit. A mini moon. Did I put it up there? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Hold on. My fault, peoples. My fault. I sent you that link, Zay. Hopefully you can get in here. No, I gotta delete something first. There we go. Mini moon, bruh. As they gonna call it. Y'all ready for that? Nah, I ain't said, bruh. That shit gonna mess up a lot of people equilibrium. Y'all really gonna be on demon time. So I said, y'all better be motherfucker better be extra prayed up, bruh. Motherfuckers be extra prayed up. Now, look, now, reason why I played that though is because, like I said, mysterious deep space radio signal reaches Earth. This is after this video.
Houston on 2, got a question about Starliner.
Houston's with you, Butch. Go ahead.
There's a strange noise coming through the speaker, and I didn't know if you could connect into the Starliner and let me keep mic and let you hear it. I don't know what's making it, but I don't know if it's something that maybe is connected between here and there, making that happen. But anyway, can you do that?
We can configure that, Butch. Give us a minute, and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay.
Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST, if you want to give us a call.
Okay, I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how many?
Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything. All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go.
Now, who's to say? Who's to say that the motherfucker didn't pick up on your broadcast? Cause he hearing that sonar ping shit coming through his shit. They tracking whatever that spaceship thing is. Who's to say they didn't bounce whatever signal off of that and send it to Earth to get Earth signal? And another thing, like I said, this shit right here, the ring is gonna vanish. What if that signal coming from that joint? We don't know. We don't know where these signals is coming from. What if the signal is coming from there? They like, oh yeah, 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 we got the location now. They didn't GPS us. They done hit us with the GPS, bruh. Now they got the ways through the galaxy. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying though, like what we don't know where this signal came from. He don't the guy in the spaceship don't even know what's tracking him. Something's tracking him. B said B said I don't wanna mess it up. I don't wanna mess it up. So I'm gonna just go off what I'm gonna say.
Yo, Chop, can you hear me?
Yo. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
The store. Yeah.
We got waters above and waters below. B said it sounded like a sonar. So we have waters above and water below. There's something in the skies that we're seeing that we know is water up there. You can't just be have a son. You can't have a sonar up there if it ain't some type of fluid up there. Has have anybody successfully can anybody successfully say they actually left here and was able to travel to Mars? Because every time I see these rockets go up and do a weird ass curve, and then like they're not in the same position that they've been in from the beginning. They go up and then they make a weird ass curve, and then next thing you know, they're either blowing up or whatever. Or you hear the people talking about, oh look, they hit the firmament and all this other crazy shit. We playing around with all types of sources that we don't even know what we're playing with. Y'all keep talking about we going up the oh shit. I got you, Smitty. I got you, Smitty. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and post a link. I'm gonna post a link in the chat. Y'all go ahead and y'all wanna come up and talk. Y'all go ahead and hit that link. It's open. It's open for discussion. We just kicking it. I just came to actually, relay my message to the people that's want to rush through life and shit. Y'all want to rush. I mean, when God come, make sure your ass is rushed to his ass. Don't double back. Y'all already heard my disclaimer. Don't double back. I'm tripping, motherfuckers. Good. Go ahead, Zay.
Yeah, man. I never understood with this whole space thing, bro. I never understood that. It's like because spaceships is like they're vertical. So it's like how so if it leaves the earth vertical, it gotta come down vertical. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like what like that don't make sense to me. I don't get it. So how do spaceships land on other planets or come back to Earth and land if they
Thank
only going vertical?
Thank you. And B said this shit like, bro, why all the spaceships fucking look the same since the fucking they started making these shits. That all of them is built the same. Like we don't see no Star Trek Generation Nines, or we don't see no motherfucking Deep Space Nines and shit.
Right.
Well, like we don't get that shit, bro.
And it, and
My
that's
fault.
my thing. My bad, bro. But
No, you
that's
good.
my thing. Y'all can upgrade cars, but you can't upgrade space shuttles.
Exactly. Now, this the thing. Now, thank you, Naeem. I'm glad Naeem be coming in here, bro, because Naim says sonar is for depth. Now, now sonar sends out sounds that bounces off an object and comes back, so they know how far or the distance between the two or some shit. So if if that radio is picking up some type of sonar, that lets me know that water is above us. It's not just emptiness. It's not just emptiness. The deeper y'all go, the further you go up there, the more compact that motherfucking spaceship is gonna be, and it's gonna either explode or implode, whatever. Just why they can't go out as far as they say they going out. Like that's my theory. That's my theory. The same way you can't go down in the water as far as you want to without that motherfucker caving in and collapsing on itself. The same way space is. That's how I'm taking it.
Mm, mm.
Because the Bible does say what's above is below. He put a firmament to protect the above and below, and both was separated by water. That's what it says. That's what it says, bro. Like
Right. Isn't sonars that thing that sound like when you underwater, it sound like something hitting metal, like it
it's a beat.
dung,
Yeah, it's a
like
beacon.
is it dung? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that
Hold on.
that
I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play it for you, so you can hear what it sound like.
Configure that, Butch. Give us a minute and I'll call you back when it's ready.
Okay.
Station Houston on 2, we're configured for audio via hardline and CST if you want to give us a call.
Okay, I'm in Starliner, and how do you read?
5x5, how many?
Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic up next to the speaker.
Copy.
Hear that?
At negative, Butch, we did not hear anything.
That.
All right, Butch, that one came through. It was kind of like a pulsing noise, almost like a sonar ping.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time, and I'll let y'all scratch your heads and see if you can figure out what's going on. Here we go. All right, over to you. How was
You see what I'm saying?
yeah, 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 that's definitely it's I think it's different sounds too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
And
that.
my thing is can with your logic from earlier about like above and below can't
Mm-hmm.
they use that like in space and shit? Like sonar ping?
That guy is in space. It was supposed to be in space. That's
Mm.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that is because he's so this astronaut supposed to have got stuck in space, and
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't get back. So
Right.
so they ended up sending up another space shuttle that he had to so the suit that he has equipped for this particular shuttle is not compatible with the shuttle that came and got him. So he
Mm.
had to switch outfits get into the other shuttle in order to come back home because that outfit was compatible with that joint. So in this time frame, he was stuck out there for a little minute, and in this time, this is what happened while he was stuck out there. He heard what it sounded like sonar, and I'm like, bro, like that shit, somebody tracking him.
Mm.
If you,
Mm.
yeah, somebody tracking him because you don't just get that out of nowhere. Dolphins and orcas and stuff do that to communicate, and they also do that to find out where prey and all that stuff is at.
Facts. Facts. Yup. Damn.
So yeah, man. What's up, Smitty? Come on up.
Man, salute, man. Salute. How you feel? You hear me clear?
Yeah, you sound
Yes,
good.
sir.
All right, Reese, right? Nah, I'm just trying to catch up. I just kind of caught, tuned in. But I would say to what you saying when it comes to, in case anybody is wondering, like the diagram of how that may look with him having to switch suits just to come back home. Now, you made the example of orcas and dolphins, and it's so crazy because my mind was already there with my example. Now we go deep sea. You go into the depths of the blacks of the oceans, right? Now you have all kind of life down there. You have all kind of like vampire squids and angler fish. The it's endless prehistoric beings
Mm-hmm.
down there. So my
Mm-hmm.
point is, if you took, for example, an angler fish and then you just captured it deep sea, and then you tried to bring that angler fish to the surface, what would happen?
That joy gonna turn to jelly.
Exactly like the blobfish. That's not
Yep.
how it looks. It looks like that when we bring it to the surface, as you obviously know, native. So it's basically kind of like, look at it as a, instead of an down going to up, down rising up, this is an up descending. And we would be the blobfish if we did not get into that suit. But I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Dang. Nah, that's facts because that is a good point because that's kind of like what I was saying. Like the
It's about
further
the
we go
pressure.
out,
It's the pressure.
yeah.
Yeah. The adaptation and pressure, oxygen levels, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just bring any creature from the blacks of the depths and just bring it up. They all die instantly. That's why it was so long we could not find an Architeuthis, which is the giant squid, alive. Why? Because they really reside in the blacks and the depths. And there's certain levels where they just can't reside in. So usually when we see them, they're floating. Oarfish that tell you when storms coming. When do you see them on the shore? When they're dead. Why? Because they reside where it's the most deepest of the depths, and that's where their oxygen levels are the best for them. So it's really about the adaptation of environment. But I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead, Brody.
Word. Yeah. So this go back to what I'm saying. You can't. They are not able to go as far out as they really say they are. They don't have. We don't have nothing equipped for that. And we
We
can't.
haven't left our stratosphere. Don't let
Yeah.
them fool you. You have like atmosphere. It's a couple of spheres, and stratosphere is like when we reach space. So our satellites and everything, when you see that, oh yeah, it is floating above Earth, but that's still within our stratosphere. We have yet to even reach the Milky Way. We just don't have it. We don't have the, because that's why they're trying to figure out propulsion, right? So it's all about propulsion, being able to just jet real quick. In space, you can drift off any direction and just float. If anybody saw, I don't know if it was at Apollo, whatever that movie was, the one dude was trying to save the chick and she couldn't get him. And he just started floating and he just went down towards Mars slowly. And he knew, I'm about to just float and die in this suit. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly how it is, man. So it's like they're trying to figure out a way. Travel in space is all about fuel sufficiency. You're talking about a space of environment that is infinite. So there's no real way for us to gauge, and it's too dangerous. And it's not like a street, like you can break down and just have AAA come and get you. No, once you run out of that, whatever propulsion, you just start floating with the current. And that's a scary feeling to slowly see yourself drifting away from home. And there's nothing you can do to stop that. And it's only a matter of time before you just basically wither away. But I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out. Salute, Naeem.
Now, people people say that too. Like when you get in, like say you get into a vast um, mass of water and you don't even start swimming. You just drop in and you just sit there. When
And
you
the
come
currents
back,
take you.
exactly, when you come back up, you're nowhere near where you dropped in at. Nowhere near.
That's what they call the undertow. Yep, white water rafting, all of that. The undertow, it'll suck you down and then it'll shoot you out somewhere. And yes, you come up the surface, man, you miles away from the campsite. Facts.
Real talk. So this is how this is basically where Smitty is going at with that movie. You get caught in that drift. You don't know where you're gonna go at. You're just floating. You're just floating. You can't swim. You can't grab nothing. There's nothing to grab
That's
onto.
scary, bruh. That's so scary, bruh. That's
Hmm.
like nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Shouts out Heavy Lefty in the building. Nah, for real. Like we we really are in a time and day and age where if we don't want to admit it, we just gotta acknowledge it. We're in a time where everything that people are saying in the Bible and showing you in the Bible is coming to play right now as we speak. And it's not as if, like I said, I don't want to scare nobody. I don't want y'all to be scared or nothing. And no, I just want y'all to be aware that they put a lot of stuff in y'all face and a lot of distractions in y'all face to stop y'all from seeing what the real play and the real shit that's going on. We have a guy that just randomly gets stuck so called in space and here's what it is, a beacon, and then not so long after that we get a mysterious signal to Earth.
You wanna know what I believe that is too, Native? All right, so I'm staying physical with us because I know we
Mhm.
science right now, but I can't help but to interject a certain amount of spiritual, not even religious, just for those who do believe in something greater than yourself. Bruh, all of that, even down to like the think about it. Why do you think we can't hit the end of Antarctica? People think that's the edge of the earth for those who are flat earthers. We can't travel in space like that, and we have yet to even hit the bottom of the real ocean, right? I do believe that that is all science letting us know that God tells us directly, yo, you got boundaries, man. Stay within your limits, man. You keep trying to go out of bounds.
Mm.
I'm gonna be real because for real, why are we up there now? Let's just be for real. Trump and them, Russia, everybody. Why you think we want to stick flags on planets to claim it? Why? Because we want to build stations. Isn't Elon Musk talking about that? See,
Hmm.
humans are transgressing boundaries. We're going into elements in which we were never meant to go. Were we supposed to learn about it to learn how to protect Earth or what happens when asteroids and absolutely how the stars are aligned and North Star and guidance? Absolutely. Yeah, the geometrics and physics of things, absolutely we should know this, right? To help us in scientific aspects. But
Hmm.
honestly, bro, when it comes to like us trying to go all these places, like what was that little sub that imploded? What was that,
Yeah,
John? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Ocean X or some shit like that.
Transgressing boundaries. Now I salute technology and what we've been able to see down there and up there. I salute it. But when things do happen, I do always believe that, yes, I mean, that was one for science, that was one for nature. And you did what you did, but you transgressed boundaries. We're not
Hmm.
supposed to be in space, bro. We're not supposed to be in the depths of the ocean.
Mm.
We're
Bruh,
just not.
it's
We're
it's
not.
the scientists showed us, bro. The scientists showed us, bro. Even in water, we couldn't go deeper in water.
We can't. It's a
How
and how much of
how
that is physical and how much of that is God. But go ahead.
think no, but that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. If you think about this, he showed you a lake underneath water, a lake, and no matter how hard he tried to get that lake go to break through that lake, he could not break through that lake. and then he mysteriously comes up dead.
We're not. It's it. I do believe there are just some things we are not to know here, at least in this lifetime physically. Maybe we will be given the answers in the next one. Maybe that's something that's part of the reward. Like, no, not all the answers now. I got you. I got you. Just hold tight. Wait till you reunite with your family
Thank
first. Get the
you.
little reunion in first. Then I'm gonna show you everything you want to see, and it's gonna be beautiful, right?
Thank you.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's just me on my optimistic, spiritual, I believe level, right? But yeah, man. Like, I don't really be trying to go too far. Like when people talk about space and all that, I'm like, bro, why are we up there? Oh yeah, think about Call of Duty games. You seen the one Infinite War? What are they
Mm-hmm.
doing?
Hmm.
Fighting war in space.
Yep.
They're fighting war in space. You think
Mm-hmm.
that's not a sign? You think Trump talking about what's that space whatever or something? He's trying to space mission something. You think all of this trying to stick flags in the moon is for nothing? No, I don't see no coincidence, bro. I see a thorough plot and plan. It's just something that's not revealed on normal news, and it's people like us who have to really be the ones to dig deep and figure out what's going on. Because I know it's something going on. CERN, Area 51, all of that shit.
Hmm.
Mind you, CERN was activated during the damn eclipse.
Facts.
And ever since then, I told y'all, ever since that CERN was activated, I've been seeing things that I normally wouldn't see. So,
But let me ask you this though, because I didn't hear. I don't know what your perspective is. There are people, who genuinely believe that we are the only ones in the entire universe. But people will say the universe is infinite. People will know that we're no more than a grain of sand in our own Milky Way, let alone outside of that realm, which is only the end zone of that entire football field of life. So I'm just wondering, like, what's your take on, like, if possibly there is like a multiverse? Like, there are people who believe there's another whole you somewhere else on a whole nother planet, just like this, called like B961 8-5. Uh,
okay. So
I don't
my
know, bruh.
no. My
Is
take
there
on
any other life besides us, or is it just planet Earth?
no. So my take on that, right? And I'm a just this is my take. So I seen the movie Deja Vu with Denzel. Denzel was one of my favorite actors, and that movie always stood out to me because he was able to send a laser through a portal to another universe and communicate with the lady. And in that movie, that shit made me think of deja vu in real life and how like certain things may happen and it's like damn I did this before and it's like did I do this before or did not, but why I feel like I did this before, it's kind of like
It's
our
like the
universe
glitch in the Matrix. It's like, is this a glitch?
our universe is connected. I'm gonna say this: our universe is connected with another universe,
Okay, okay,
and I
okay,
feel
okay.
yeah, I feel like certain things. What I feel like certain things that's transpiring is what you would say a glitch in the matrix. I'm a say our universe is merging amongst each other at that point in
So
time.
wait,
The
but see,
same.
you know the thing. But watch this, AC. Watch this, bruh. You want to know the only argument from those? See, now, mind you, I want to mind you, what you're speaking of is more so of a Scientologist perspective. Believe it or not, it is. Scientologists love what you just said. I promise you, all over the world. Now, those of us who are more so spiritualists, it totally negates the fact of you being created by God. You are a soul individual created by God. And when you leave here, there's an afterlife for you, because if there's already multiple yous, then what really is the you that is the right you? Which you goes to heaven? You
now,
see,
now,
so it totally distorts the whole concept of heaven and hell. Rock out.
now, now, with my theory is, and like I said, this is just me. We
Man,
we
salute
are
to your thoughts,
created.
brother.
We are created by energy. All of us are some sort of energy. Let's not get it twisted. But it's the same way. Okay, I'm gonna use Dragon Ball Z, and I'm gonna fuck your head up real quick. In Dragon Ball Z, Tien is able to transform into four different people, right? But within that
Facts, facts. I'm a big
with
DBZ fan. Keep going.
okay, within that transportation and being able to multiply himself, he doesn't multiply himself with the sense of they don't have no strength. He multiplies himself within four quarters. So he
Basically, like Naruto and the doppelgangers.
there you well kind
The
of
doppelgangers with Naruto, same thing. They actually can put damage on you, although they poof out of nowhere until you find the real Naruto.
well, but hold on, but this the thing. This the thing. There's a difference between Tien and Naruto, and yes, it's like that. But I use Tien because Tien, when you take all four quarters of him, no matter what, he is still one solid being. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't just poof these joints. He's actually taking uh parts of his energy. I'm taking quarters of my energy and
It's like
transfer.
duplicating DNA.
There you go. So now, that's the part where I'm getting at. We might be in a multiverse. Yes, we got this set of energy, but our energy can't transport back to where it needs to be at to recycle because we're stuck in this plane right here and goes to wherever universe is out there. Like I might be one part, I might be energy of one being scattered across the universe. That's what I'm saying. And I won't get back to my being until I complete whatever task is here. Then my energy transpires back.
I like that. Hey, I wanted to say something to what Naeem said, man. Salute to the fam. Was saying Naeem was even saying how like the oceans don't mix. That is
Yes.
something very true. Scientifically, we all know freshwater fish can't survive in salt, and salt water can't survive in fresh. Um, and it's wild because you can actually see the line. They have videos where you can see where salt and water just stop. So even water in nature knows that there are boundaries, but yet humans are the only ones that choose to transgress it. I like that name. I like that. Salute,
Yeah.
salute.
Yeah.
And
And
go ahead.
my fault. And no, and now I don't want to get it. I don't want to get this twisted. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say, yeah, man. Oh, God is can be explained. And no, I'm not doing none of that.
We're
What
not
I'm
supposed to.
yeah,
We're
what
not
I'm saying is
supposed to.
I know at the end of the day, my energy is going back to one person, which is God. So
Right.
his energy, that's what I'm trying to say. His energy is scattered across so many universe, so many planes and whatever creatures and all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? His energy. So my energy is going back to one person, which is God.
Facts.
The tag, the link is in the top. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in there again. It should be in the top, but I'm gonna put it.
Hey, and then the second part, real quick, right? Now, I like when you said the energy. Now, name when they said they want to bring hell to earth. I'm with you. I'm with you, fam. But the way I look at it is, do they want to bring hell to earth, or are they trying to bring the underworld up? You smell me now? I mean, it's just a thought. It's just a, you know what I'm saying? Another side, another angle. I see it more so as they're trying to bring hell to earth. They're trying to make hell. Why do you think we say hell on earth? We don't say earth on hell or earth in hell. We say hell on earth. As in, I think that's a replication of it being brought to us. Now, what you
Mm-hmm.
were speaking about, Native, when you talking about that energy, you know how I look at that. Think about the veins in your body, right? Now, if you slit a main artery, you can bleed out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can go away from here. Look at that, just like the wires and a cord, and look at that electricity when it's plugged in. It's
Mm-hmm.
being fused, so it's circulating somewhere right now. If I took a pair of scissors with my retarded behind, if I chose to go ahead and end myself and cut that vacuum cord while it's plugged in, what will happen to me?
Instant shock.
Why? Because the energy did not go away, it was just redirected. And
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly how the spirit works. When we leave, the spirit now, mind you, see, is wild, right? See, because I got my theories on, is there a difference between the soul and the spirit? So you got me going somewhere now, right? Just like there's a difference between the mind and the brain. The brain is the physicality of life. The brain is why I'm speaking, moving my fingers and blinking and everything else. The mind is my creativity, my thoughts, my ideologies, my dreams. And I'd be wondering, is there a difference between the soul and the spirit? Because we do have both words, or are they both the same
Yeah.
in one? You
Can
got
I
the floor.
answer that for you?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Hey,
Naeem.
Hey,
how y'all
man,
Go
doing? How y'all
salute,
doing?
fam. Do that. Do that.
ahead.
Um,
No,
your
I got.
soul
I
is,
still got something to say before. I mean, I got something to say on that topic. But go ahead,
you know,
Naeem.
I'm gonna be
You got the
quick with
floor.
it. Your soul is comprised of your mind, your will, and your emotions. That is what your soul is. Your soul is not, whatever else people might trick you into believing. Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. That's all of those things in one. When people, oh, you sold your soul, something like an example of that would be, you gave up. Somebody brainwashed you. That's a form of selling your soul. You
Facts. Good
believe
stuff.
anything
Good
somebody tells you. Your will, somebody
Mm-hmm.
takes your will away from you. You're in prison. If you're in prison, you don't have a soul. It's over. Like it's
facts.
it's like
Facts.
your emotions. You don't have any emotional control. Your soul is broken. These are all forms of there being something wrong with your soul. And your spirit, I would say that they're the same if we're just talking on a linguistic level. But because it's just like if you talking about having in good spirits, that would have to mean that your mind, your will, and emotions are somewhere in the area of being
Ah,
good.
that's a
But it's
good one. Good
broken.
spirits. Yeah.
But
Keep
if you
going.
have bad spirits, that means that something is wrong internally. But also spirits are different because you can experience different spirits without it taking over your mind, your will, and your emotions. Like your soul is like you can't sell your soul if you belong to God. Period. Your soul is not for sale. It can
Mm-hmm.
be temporarily rented, but you can't give it away. That belongs to God.
So
You
it
don't
can
know. You
be
don't.
So,
possessed for a bit, but it
uh,
can't be controlled
can
Mm-mm.
completely.
You can't give your soul belongs to God. Period. If you acknowledge God, your soul belongs to God. Period. Even if you're not living right, even if you're making as many mistakes as you can't give your soul away. Now you can be. There are everything has its own spirit. There's the spirit of murder. There's the spirit of sloth. There's the spirit of heaviness. There's the
see.
spirit of depression. There's the spirit of joy. There's the spirit of confusion. These are all demons. A lot of these things are, we associate,
Mm.
that's why language
So
is
is
so
that
important.
connected to the sins like lust, envy, all of that? Remember the seven deadly sins? Is that connected? What you
What
saying, name?
I've
Can,
explained, I don't,
can I touch real
yes.
quick?
It
Let me
might break
tap.
up for a second. Just give me 1 second. If it's breaking up,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead because I need to get to the
Let me,
house real quick.
okay. Let me touch this topic real quick. All right. So now your question was, is spirit and soul two different things? So in my opinion, I'm gonna say yes, it's two different things. And what makes us who we are, we have three phases. We have the flesh, we have the spirit, and we have the soul. That makes all of us who we are. Now, our soul our soul is what we accept out of life. Our soul comes from what our spirit intakes. Our spirit comes from what our flesh intakes. So if my flesh is constantly moving on negative, then my spirit is going to be negative, then my soul is going to be negative. I'm going to have a dark soul, and it's going to show within my actions and how I move and how I'm being perceived, and what I want you to think of me. Or maybe killing and doing robbing and stealing and always lying and shit like that. That's
Mm-hmm.
a sign of a bad soul, a tainted spirit.
Living in your lower state,
And
living in
yeah,
low vibration, low frequency. Got it.
exactly, and living in your flesh. Now, if I'm high spirited, which they would say you a high spirited person, that means most of the time I give God my life first, which means I don't move off of flesh instincts, which means I don't intake and partake in fleshly things that's around me. I don't need that to be happy, because my spirit says all I need is God. God is going to guide my spirit to where it needs to be at, which means then I will have a good soul and show forth of me having that good soul. I will give to homeless. I will tithe. I will always, I mean, I wouldn't be so quick to lash out at a person. You see what I'm saying? Because they doing wrong. I know they doing wrong, but I'm not going
Right,
to
right.
lash out at that
But
person.
we know ye who cast the first stone type,
Hey,
right, right. We don't
exactly.
judge, Yeah,
We
we know
don't.
we all will be judged. I mean, I got my own sins to account for, bruh.
Yeah.
Facts.
So your soul will be pure. You will have a pure soul. So I kind of feel like yes, that's what make humans humans, because although, like Naeem said, although you may say I'm going this route, your soul is forever going to be what it is until you break your spirit. Once you start feeling your spirit and understand that, okay, I know this is what it is, then yeah, you can start purring your soul. But until then, that's not gonna happen. Just
But see, the thing is, a native and Naeem, I know you can. Oh no, she gone. Okay. Um,
she
but
gonna come
native, I
back.
know. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I I know you can relate, right? So like when we think about the industry, and we say like Illuminati, all of that, and we say, oh man, he sold his soul to the devil, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
I know name, you know what I'm saying? Was saying like, nah, you can't. Nah, I'm with it because that makes me even feel better. Like, yeah, it feels good to know at least a little bit of like there are folks who recognize, yeah, we make our sins and we do what we do, but basically as long as you keep God first. Because I do believe a lot of what you're talking about of my, this is my point to land it is intentions. What are
See,
your intentions? Like, for example, what I can't stand? I'm gonna give you a perfect example of that, and I'm gonna shut up, and you can go ahead and rock off this. I hate them uncles. I can't stand these people who turn on a phone and find some downtrodden person and walk up to them with money in front of the camera and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Here to change your life. God loves you." No, 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 no. Your viewers love you. Okay. What was your real intentions of doing that, bruh? I can't
mm-hmm,
stand people that want to record themselves doing a good deed. Doesn't the
mm-hmm.
word even speak about this? Watch out for those who pray out loud in the marketplace. Or am I tripping?
And the word
You smell
also
me now.
says that when you do stuff like that, that's your reward. You don't get no blessing for doing stuff and talking about it. That's why,
Thank you.
say
Thank
what you want
you.
to say about Jehovah Witnesses. They got that part about what they do right. You know,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the stuff that's going on now. You can go to your local Kingdom Hall, or you can go to the Church of the Latter Day Saints website. You can order 10 pallets of stuff. Their shipping is flat rate $5 anywhere. Like survival stuff. Like if you needed food, you can go to the Latter Day Saints website. They'll
Facts.
ship it to the
Facts.
other side of the world for $5. We can say we want to about people, but some people get certain stuff right. And it's just to speak
Mm-hmm.
on when you was talking about sin earlier, all sin is deadly because if you read your Bible all the way and gain that understanding, you understand that sin is just self worship. It's not necessary. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is why I don't like certain people speaking about this kind of stuff, because they mislead people and they have people thinking, well, God hates me, so fuck it. You know,
Man, oh my
God
gosh, name.
God
Facts.
hate me, so I'm not even gonna fucking try with that shit. When that's not
Facts.
true.
They
God
run people
wants
off.
you
Yep.
to put God first, because that's what you are, a creature of worship. This is why we're so attracted to all of these crazy ass things that give off the energy, because all this stuff is just words that we use. Just like in the Bible says demons. Out here they call them aliens or whatever you
Okay.
want to call them.
Okay.
Like, so
Yeah.
when you study the word and you know the history of language and you know what languages mean and all
Mm-hmm.
this stuff in multiple languages, all sin is self-worship. All sin is basically is putting something before God. If you have a cigarette addiction,
Facts.
you are just as bad as a murderer, according to the book, because you put something before God. That's what that means. It's not that, well, if you kill somebody, who knows? I mean, if it's justified, it's
Wait, wait,
not
wait, wait.
murder. But like,
Name. I gotta ask you this then. Oh, this is. I love this right here. I love this. I'm glad you opened this up. And this is for everybody, but I want Name first though on this one. So, do you genuinely believe? Now, mind you, our court system is based upon, and even like the whole government, whatever of America, is based upon what? Biblical, right?
no,
Even though we would say church and state is not connected, but yet we have a lot of things in the amendments and everything that is biblical.
that's just talk. That's not real. The court
Okay.
system can't be based on God, because you could go somewhere today. Well,
Mm-hmm.
actually, you could not go. You could be right here on live with us, and somebody could say they saw you somewhere, and you could have the
Right.
proof. And if they want to, not that it's 100%, but we have too many examples for it to be an anomaly where an innocent person goes to jail. I just saw yesterday that 55% of exonerations for murders is Black people, because you're more likely to
But
be
let me ask you
convicted of
this.
crimes that you didn't commit. It don't have nothing to do. The law is just words. That's why you need an interpreter. That's
No,
what a
okay,
lawyer
okay,
is.
okay, okay, cool. Okay. We got that. Okay, bet. I'm gonna give you that. I concede, fam. Okay, bet. My main question that I'm really building up to, so let me just get to it, right? I am somebody that does say to myself, okay, I do recognize that if you go to court, the person who's in court for, let's say, theft at Target over 500 is not facing the same time as the person who has armed carjacking, home invasion, and double homicide.
Correct.
Okay, so all I'm saying is when we say a sin is a sin, and it's just a question because I love other people's perspective. I do not debate. I only love to learn. I want to make that clear because I'm firm and set in what I believe. I just like to hear what you have to say and others. Um, so do you believe truly that the person who may have only cheated on his taxes a couple times and maybe you know what I'm saying, boosted some stuff out of a store once upon a time in their life, even though it's a sin, you stole and you cheated, you lied, whatever, they're on the same level when we're all to be judged as the person who was a pedo, as the person who was a, you know what I'm saying, serial drillist, as the person, you know what I'm
Serial
saying?
drillers
Like,
is crazy. That's hard. That's hard.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
Hey,
go
Okay.
ahead, fam. You got the
hey, that's
floor.
really
I do have
wild
an
for
answer to
that
your
shit.
question.
Real
That's
talk
hard.
though.
That is hard. Damn, that's hard. Serial drillers is
But
crazy.
because we say a sin is a sin. That's it. That's
I
it.
didn't
It's a
say a
sin is
sin
a
is a
sin.
sin. I
Right?
said that sin is self-worship, because that's what the book say. I say that we, so the Bible also speaks. I'm answering your question, by the way. Well, your question finished. I didn't want to cut you off. I want to hear the whole question so I can
No,
just
no,
go
no, no,
off.
no, no. That was it. That was it. I digress. My mic is muted, fam. You got it.
When we look at each other, there's levels. So there when you look in the book specifically talks about respect for authority, respect for the rule of law, all that. That's one part of it. The book also says that, you can righteously judge, because judgment is what keeps you alive. That's one part of it. Another part of it is the wager of sin is death. Death is the jackpot when you live your life outside of God. The book specifically says that sin is self-worship. When you say, "Are we should we all be judged the same as a serial driller or a pedophile?" The answer is, with each other, no. But with God, God only sees self-worship. When you
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I
Okay.
don't do the
Okay.
religious, we can have respectful conversation. What I'm just trying to convey is that
Nah, we
what
all
God
believers. That's
what
all. Leave
God
it at that.
sees
We all believers.
what God sees is self-worship. When you put, I have it right here, Matthew 6:33. It's the rule of life. Seek first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and everything else will be added to you. That's a law. You supposed to go to God first. When you having car trouble, say your prayers, then get to work. When you having an urge and you know you're not supposed to be cheating on your wife or cheating or doing something crazy, you supposed to submit yourself to God and resist the devil, and everything else is gonna
Faith
flee from
without
you.
works. Faith without works. Exactly.
You supposed to
See,
Yeah.
go to God first. So when you decide that I'm gonna handle my problems on my own, that's a sin
can,
because that
can
is
I
self worship.
add to that real quick, Nine?
Yeah,
So, another thing is, bro, and to go with what Naeem saying, we're we're not even practicing we're not even practicing the right type of Christianity we're supposed to be practicing anyway.
Facts.
It's
Nah,
yeah.
so
but
many.
hold on,
It's so
Really,
AC.
many.
What
work.
really is the real Christianity? If there are multiple sects to say this, you got Baptist 7 Day Adventist, you got all of
I'm
that Catholic. I
I'm gonna
mean,
say I'm gonna say this, right. We're brainwashed into categories of
Exactly.
the Christianity. Now,
It's only Christ.
if
That's
you
it.
wanna, if yeah, and even if you wanna practice any kind of religion, I would recommend because that's what I seen fit for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm recommending is it's called restitutionism. Now, with that is you're going off what Jesus believed in, what he did, how he moved, how he acted, how he interacted with everybody, what his faith, what his beliefs was. It didn't say you can't use the Bible, but if you look at what Christianity we're under a certain Christianity that we believe that no matter how many sins we commit, as long as we turn to the Bible and ask for forgiveness, we'll be forgiven. My thing is, how many times God forgive your ass before he be like, you know what, fuck that.
I have an answer for that too, because the book says it. So what you're supposed to do, what you're saying is repenting. The thing
Yeah,
about repenting is you have to change your behavior. You know how they say how we say it out here, like what's that thing that people be saying about you gotta change behavior is the best whatever they say. You know what I'm saying.
hey, nah,
So
yeah.
Naeem, I'm with you. How about this? When
Oop,
we
my
say
bad.
basically, hey, the first time, okay, mistake. Second, maybe, but the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, that's a decision. It
I
goes
don't.
from a mistake to a decision. You're now choosing to
Exactly.
do this.
Yes,
Exactly.
and this is how things become what the book say sin. It is self worship. When you decide that I'm going to do what I want to do instead of doing my purpose on this planet, what God wants me to do. You can't
Exactly.
just do what you want to do and run wild and then expect to be welcome with open arms. What the Bible say? You people, everybody call my name, but I don't know you. I spit you out my mouth if you lukewarm. I know
Hmm.
what to do with the believer who actually stays within my will because we all gonna mess up because we are still human beings. We still battle with our flesh and the principalities and the wickedness and the dark stuff. I know what to do with the person who don't believe in me. They're going away. They're getting put away. I don't know what to do with you because you're playing in the middle.
Hmm.
Like this is verbatim what it says. So you can't just God, I'm gonna stop because my thing is God is gonna give you. I look at it like this: as long as you didn't die and you're not dead, you still have time to turn and get yourself right because we don't all have the same. We're not all dealing with the same stuff as far as demons. We're not all on the same spiritual level. We don't all have the same rank in the spiritual kingdom either. There might be things
Facts.
that Chop goes
That's why
through
it's
that I
levels.
can't go through because Chop is has a different calling in life than I do. There's things that Smitty goes through like I can't. I'm not going to prison. A person that can go
Facts.
to prison and come out and still have some semblance of a decent mind, that is something that only certain people can go. Because plenty of people go and kill themselves. Plenty of people go and don't
Facts.
come out right.
Facts.
Plenty of people go and come out like Brian Tisdale.
No, a lot of people come out
So
and want to go back because they can't adjust.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like we're not
Yeah.
all battling the same thing. We're not all in the same. It's like being in the military. We're not all doing the same functions. We're not all the same rank. So, and we're not all. A lot of people are really babes in Christ. So it's like God and you love God and you attracted to it because we are creatures of worship. Again, that's why we're so drawn to this crazy ass hype stuff that's going on, and we were obsessed with celebrities and Balenciaga shoes and all this stupid shit that's out here, and people are just easily manipulated. But you never move out. It's a point in your life where you're supposed to mature and grow and become better and become, get on your mission, because your mission might
That's
not be the same as mine. What if my mission
arrested
was?
development.
That's what I'm saying.
Arrested development, sis. Yeah, man.
And it's like when you come to terms of knowing what's happening, that's when you're supposed to grow, because your relationship is your relationship with God. I don't know how God talks to you. With my
Thank
girlfriend,
you.
the Lord speaks to her in dreams and through animals. All the time. Dreams, animals, bugs, any type of life, plants. The Lord talks to her like that. God knows you can't send no wasp to my front door, and I know what the wasp is talking about. I'm gonna smash it.
Hmm.
Like you have to, and a lot of people don't even grow themselves in the spirit, because you're supposed to spend time with the spirit. You're supposed to spend time, you know,
Because
being
because
still.
nine
Because go ahead.
because nine people can't be by themselves.
That's
I
and
mean,
that's
the
the that's
first
exactly what
that's
I was
it.
about to say. They
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
can't be by
They
themselves, bro.
they don't know. They don't. You can't hear from God because you outside of God's will. You can't hear from God because you're outside doing something else. You can't hear from God because you're in sin, i.e., self
Naeem,
worship.
Naeem, I say all the time, man, and I'll say it again. Silence for the wise ones is considered to be opportunity. That same silence for the fools is considered to be torture.
Amen.
Hmm.
That is really it. And this is why a lot of people,
Facts.
oh, God ain't here. God, why would an asteroid be coming, bro? We saw signs in 2023 that this shit was going up, and it's only gonna get worse if we make it to 2025. The
Real
signs
talk.
is there. This is why all this, oh my God, why now? Why did they come out and do this? Because it's time. You don't get Jezebel is being exposed. You don't get to be wicked
Hmm.
and not have your business put on Front Street. It doesn't work that way. That's just
Hey, then let me
regular law
ask
and
this.
order.
Let me ask this real quick. I got a few more minutes. Let me ask this, man, because I got man, two genuine gem of minds up here with me. So I want to know. So this is where I'm at. When people ask me, Smitty, what do you think that the black community has to do to get itself back on track? And then I hear a lot of people say, "Man, we need to start voting more, and we need to da da da." And I say to myself, "No," and I'm gonna make it short, and I want to hear from both of y'all. Um, no, it's not about. I believe that we as a people have gotten to the point where we keep looking for another Dr. King, a Malcolm X or Obama or something, or somebody to come save us instead of us individually saving our own homes, making sure you raise your kids right. So when all of our people step outside the door, we're all clean and fresh. We keep our lawns cut and trim, and we all make sure that we maintain our households. I believe that it starts at home. I believe that parents need to stop trying to be their kids' friends. My parents were friendly, but they weren't my friends. They were boundaries. They never tried to be cool with me. And that's my take on where we should start to correct whatever it is going on in the black community. Now, the entertainment industry, that's a whole nother conversation, but I digress. My mic is muted. Where
I
should we
agree.
start to fix our problems?
You can't start unless you start at home, and there has to be an understanding about, because that's the only thing. You start with yourself. You get yourself together. You work on your home. You get your home together. You help your neighbor. You and your neighbor get together. Y'all help y'all community. Y'all community get together, and then you start reaching out and helping other people. But unfortunately, we don't live in the times that I remember when I was a kid. I'm only 32. I remember when I was, and I haven't even been 32 6 months, and the stuff that I've seen this year alone is crazy compared to what I saw growing up. And it wasn't all that great. Born in 92, raised in the early 2000s. Really, my first event I really remember was Y2K. or like 9/11 or something. I don't know. But like the stuff that we can't use those same rules that we had back then. Yes, we keep tradition because tradition keeps cultures alive, but we have to move and adapt. We in our community, we have tolerated too much unrighteous behavior. Things that we have turned our head because it's hard to be like, because it's easy for me, a person that's not struggling, a person that's not in a financial bind, a person who had family members and parents in a community that poured into me and any mistake I made was able to be corrected. I had a felony at 19 years old. It's like that never even happened. Right now, it was like it never happened damn near 10 years ago. But because of the people I was surrounded with. So it's easy for me to just come out and say, oh man, we got to do this and we should do that. I can't turn a blind eye to the real problems that, yes, we all face the same stuff, but we don't all have the same 24. We're not all dealing with the same stuff. It's because it was easy to just get away from issues that was plaguing us. Because all the issues really, when you get down to them, boil down to economics, pretty much. Like if you made $100,000 a year and drove a Benz and you can leave your door unlocked on accident and nothing happened, you don't look at life the same way. As you wouldn't do that in Washington, D.C. So because we've turned the blind eye, because we've turned our back on disciplining the community, because we've allowed our men to, instead of other men checking other men, niggas is out here wearing purses and trying to make it. I had a video coming out about that today. Niggas is wearing purses out here trying to make it seem like it's not a purse because it's a gun in it. You have a
Hey, bro.
gun in
Hey,
your purse.
oh my goodness
Like,
gracious. Speak
and
on
it's
it.
like you
Speak on
try
it.
to, instead of, we let the sellouts and shit in. We let the people who hate our community in. We let people who see people that is slightly different than them in and disrespect people and run unfettered and be traitors and sellouts. This is why I don't believe in unity like that. I will not come together. Y'all hear me say it all the time. No traitors, no rats, no turncoats, no conspirators, nobody who hates black people, nobody who wants to
Right,
go over
right.
our plate on the other side. I don't care about your white baby mama, your white mama. I don't care. If you are a traitor, I cannot sit down with you because it's too much of a risk. It's too much of a security risk. Just based on what we need for us. Because we allow everybody to come in. We don't gatekeep. We don't check people. We don't put
Man,
niggas
what?
out.
What?
We
We
got
allow anybody in.
serial drillers running around here. Those people are supposed to be murdered. I'm sorry. And when you start talking like this, people think you crazy and you rogue. But guess what? When these other people, when they finally caught, what's his, Jeffrey Dahmer, they didn't let that motherfucker just go. When they finally caught
Talk
him, they let him
about
go
it.
the first time. Jeffrey Dahmer got put away. The people in their society that turned Edward Snowden can't come back. He's a rat. He is a
Talk
snitch.
about it.
He cannot come back. Even though you did a good service by letting us know what was going on in your field, in your realm where you make money, in your organization, in your society, you are a rat. You are a traitor. You are a conspirator. You had to run to Vladimir Putin to have some type of semblance of freedom. And if you weren't Edward Snowden, they would have killed you over there. Like,
Nah,
we
but you know
allow anybody
something?
to do anything over here. And this is why we're what we're at.
You know something? Even down to what you were saying, how to like the disguise, and even down to like with the drugs, right? It kills me how these young dudes be really thinking like boot up is something different. No, you on meth. It's crazy how they think because they pop pills that you not a heroin addict. You niggas nodding off in interviews just like BG did back in the day.
And I would argue it's even worse because you
Just
getting
because you
accused
not
with it.
on scrambling raw, just because you not actually popping your veins, nigga, and putting that rubber band around it, don't mean you niggas not dope fiends. Stop playing with me, dog. I
See,
know what you look like. I've
this
seen it before. You
this
niggas
why
itching, scratching your neck on a goddamn interview like you dirty.
this this the see, but see this is why we can't build our community back because one one I don't know and I mentioned this before, right? the first thing I feel as though people need to go do before they even can talk about, yeah, I mean, building the community, because fixing your household and all that shit, bruh, that's that this is why I don't take congratulations of being a good father
Facts.
well, because I don't take congratulations of being a good father well, because I thought that was the fuck I was supposed to do,
Bruh, that's
was
like
be a
somebody
good
saying
father.
congratulations for brushing your teeth and washing your face before leaving the
Ex-
house. Fuck you mean, nigga.
exactly,
Stop
exactly.
playing.
So that's a fucking given. Your household, that's a fucking given. If you a fucking person, and I'm guilty of it. My oldest daughter give me shit is because I put that shit in her. So that's the first thing, is acknowledging where you fucks up at. First of all, you know what I mean, we fucked up, period. And this goes back to what old boy was saying on Big Facts podcast and on Ayo channel. Our mentality is fucked up.
Shout out to Ayo.
Shout outs to Ayo. You see what I'm saying? Because one, we have to get, we don't, it's not just our household, it's our mentality as well. We gotta think further than that, bro. We can't even get on the same page of even, bro. Say we do have people with good households and all this shit, and trying to make the move. Guess what? As soon as you say, "Yo, let's go ahead and put some money down to go do this shit," yeah, I mean, bro, motherfuckers gonna start coming up with excuses. I can't. Hold up, bro. I got bills this week.
And you got to think about it like this too. That is
So
100% fact. Also, not to cut off, just to throw this in there, just in case. If so, all three of us, we get together and we go out and we say no more crime. Period. We're not doing no crime out here. Neighborhood watch, bro. We coming down on you. We not calling the cops. We coming to see you. There'll be people that feel like I don't want to listen because we have a problem with the like other people that
mm-hmm,
look like us having the
Man,
authority
what?
to discipline. We have no discipline
exactly.
as a
No
group. Because why
discipline.
would you and imagine you worked hard your whole life? Why the fuck would I come out of my money out of my house for ungrateful people who gonna
Be-
disrespect me, try to kill me, hurt my children, rape my kids, do all type of shit?
Speak
I could
on
take
it.
my resources and
exact.
just go
I
live a good life somewhere else with people with my like mine and let you niggas die young.
thank you. Now, and see the
Lack of
another
respect.
thing. Another thing is, like now you say the discipline, but it's the lack of not. It's a lack of knowledge too, because one, we was never taught. We was never taught, this generation, and I'm gonna say this generation and the generation before this one was never taught how to stick together. They was never, that shit
AC.
was taken,
But
out
what
to
does sticking
play a
together
long
mean?
time ago.
What does that
AC, I
Not
mean?
gotta disagree on that, brother. Look, real quick,
Because
dog. The only reason why, real quick, I'm gonna let you rock, name. Just not. Because you know what? I
I
hear that a
got
lot.
no,
I
because
hear that a lot, brother.
I'm gonna touch. I'm gonna touch on it, but go ahead.
All right, so look, right? Look.
Mhm.
The reason why, because when we say like we don't know, nah, I hear my people endlessly from the most highest of educational levels all the way down to the most basic in the hood, able to express how we are oppressed, how we're down and trodden, oh, it's systematic this and everything. So I've heard how we can break down in scientific detail how we have been set back. But for some reason, we still choose to keep falling into the same traps. How many times do our young brothers have to literally see? Let's take a small example. You keep talking about the dead. Smoking on
mm,
your mans. 2 weeks later, they smoking on you. 2 weeks later, it's back and forth. Is it not still going on? Do they not
Mhm.
know? Are we not the ones saying, hey, when are you young niggas gonna realize, dog, every time you keep talking about you roll that nigga up, they gonna roll you up eventually?
hey man, you reap what you
But
sow
And it
and you get
now,
what
always
you ask
happens
for.
without fail. So do we really not know? Or do we choose not to listen?
I think that there's no point in coming together with people who are committed to being ignorant. That's my perspective from this side of it. I'm not coming together with people who are determined to stay where they are because I wasn't given anything. I had good leadership. Other people should, and I step up because I know that other people need good leadership, whether I want to or not, because I
when
don't. But
when I say when I say knowledge, when I say the knowledge, we don't know. When I say the knowledge, I'm I'm talking further than. See, I'm not speaking on a shallow level. I'm talking to the depth now. When I say knowledge, nobody knows exactly how they can get their economy jumping up, and the knowledge is there, but we don't go gain that knowledge, and we don't put that knowledge together as we supposed to for us to do that. We don't know that we can actually have a person who can vouch for us, because we don't know how to get actually even build the shit to get to where we need to get at for that. We don't know where we can actually have a black person and have them say, yeah, we are speaking for the black people.
But why don't the
We can
black
have that
people speak for
because
ourselves overall
because
through our actions and
because
how we conduct ourselves in social media and everything else? Why don't we
because
show
we
the
get
world through
praised.
our individual actions
Nah, we get
as a
praised for
collective?
negativity. We get praised for the negativity. That's why
and
we
then
are
that's why I
it.
No,
said
We're
we
the
up
we're
the
the we
negativity.
we get praised for negativity, and we get not only get praised, we're the mascots of fucking negativity. So when you
because
Facts,
think of
also
facts.
I want to.
Sexy red Sukihana, facts,
when you think of some negative
facts.
shit, it's only black people that come out. It it's not it's never a time where if we see countless times a white person can have the same act of violence, and some even worse than the black person, but the black person gets put in the negative spot, and they'll even go deep to find everything bad about this person, knowing that this
Nah,
person not
that's
even like
true.
that.
That's true. That is
And
true.
also,
That's
I
true.
do have to
we have
lean
we
on the system because the
we have
system.
it because Naeem, the system is like that because we have yet to show these motherfuckers our ethnicity.
That's not true.
We keep
That is not true.
accepting. No,
Mm.
no, no. Hold on. We keep accepting what they're giving us, what they're telling us we are. We're accepting that. We ain't changed that shit. We can tell by the way we dress, by the way we talk, our culture. Look at what they say our culture is.
So you saying that by
I
like
don't.
Biden saying, if you don't vote for me, you not black. That's them directly
Thank
saying
you.
to us, we
I have
know.
to. I
Right,
have to push
got
That's
you.
back.
that's a
I have to push
direct
back against that. Like,
that's a
I know.
direct insult. Go ahead, Nine.
Yeah, Biden is full of shit. But
Yeah,
the
yeah, we
reason
know that. We know
I
that.
have to
But
push
that
back
was a
against
good
that
that was a
is
good point.
because the reason I push back against that is because you, being born, you are a self-determined person. What you call yourself, what you are, what they call you, there can be two, there can be three different things. However, we us not having our own systems is the reason why we are where we are, and the reason we don't have our own systems is because we have yet to display anything that we would do to like protect what we actually build. Because every
Yeah,
time we have
that
countless examples, it doesn't matter if you tell
shit.
them that we're black. It doesn't matter if you
Not
call yourself a native. What you call yourself to people who are determined of labeling you, it doesn't matter because they're already have in their mind what you are to them. Now that does matter for you, but it does not matter to a system that is not built for you,
for
is
you.
actually built
Exactly.
on top of you because how bad
Exactly.
you're doing is the only reason that they even have a system. Because
Nine,
it
what you
can't be a.
pushing back on what I said for what you
I
just
know,
agreed with
but
me?
no, I'm saying, but I'm pushing back on. Yeah, I agree, but what you call yourself, you showing your ethnicity, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. None
Yeah,
of
all
it
right, I
matters.
get
If
you.
you know,
I get
if
you.
you walked into a goddamn food line tomorrow and you saw a motherfucker coming there with a trench coat and some blonde hair, you about to get the fuck out of there because you
Hey,
already it's
but
programmed in your mind what the fuck that could mean.
one
Like I
one
already know.
thing one thing I did
They took
notice
all
though,
our food lines out
one
here in Maryland. We ain't got them no more.
one thing I do know that is that the people, like, I'm gonna just say the Moors or whatever,
them people that actually dress in the ethnicity and shit like that, bro, they get it's less hassle for them. That's all I'm gonna say. They don't
It's
get
not going to
stopped on.
be. That might have been true before, but for now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter what you call yourself. It don't matter if you know your history. None of it matters. It doesn't matter how you look. We have many examples of good black people as we do sexy
Hmm.
red. The only reason we don't see sexy red is because we get up online and we disrespect platforms like this one. We disrespect people. We think it's boring to sit and have a discussion to gain clarification. Everything got to be disrespectful when you talk to another black person.
Facts.
They control the media. They control the images. They control what you see. We remember that video I sent y'all a long time ago where they had a video recorded back in slavery, and they had the video of the railroads, and the black man was out there, they was singing a song, oh, he can't read, he can't write, how the fuck can he build a railroad? That was literally, they couldn't do anything. They didn't know how
Right.
to do shit, but beat on you and exploit you. So they know what they're doing. We don't take our media serious. When we get Love and Hip Hop, we don't push back against it. When we get Shade Room,
Thank
we
you.
don't go to
Good
that bitch
stuff.
house and drag her out the front of the house and say, you're not representing us like this. Because guess what? We're all three of us are from different places, but it is understood that we are all the same. It does not matter. The tribal thing only matters when you celebrate your personal traditions, because I don't have to believe anything you believe. I don't have to live
Facts.
how you live. That is for us to
Facts.
appreciate and learn about each other, and for celebrations and for what you got going on in your house. When we're
That
talking
is a
about
good.
them,
That is a
they
good point, Nine.
they control the media, they control the images, because guess what? When the pandemic hit, they can say whatever the fuck they want to. Most black people were still at work because we
Hmm.
was at those fucking jobs where motherfuckers could not leave. You was in nursing, you was
Exactly.
in hospitality, you was at the fucking doing the DoorDash, you was doing the damn McDonald's. You was still at places that had to be open. You was working at hospitals, you was working at the clinic, you was
Hmm.
Yeah.
working at truck driving, you was doing all
Necessity
types of
Shit,
workers,
shit at
necessity
fucking
cutting
workers. Yeah.
factories,
grass.
electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was cutting grass the
You
whole
That's what I'm
pandemic.
saying. That the grass still gonna grow whether the virus is outside or not. You were still at work. So this is
Hmm.
why we can't. You don't allow. We don't look at them to judge who we are. We cannot do that. And the reason why it looks like we don't have a lot of people like us is because they control the media. Fox News and CNN are the same thing.
Right.
World TMZ and fucking Shade Room are the same. It's the
Right.
same mindset. It's the same system. And because we don't lift up righteous platforms, because every time you lift somebody righteous up, it come out with some crazy scandal, because niggas ain't used to having nothing. They're not used to being respected. They're not used to having power. You're not used to being talked to like you got some sense. I told these niggas at work the other day, I'm not gonna talk to you like you a kid, because that's fucking
Hmm.
disrespectful. You can stay home or you can do what was asked of you to do. So the choice is up to you. But I'm not gonna talk down to you, because I don't need to do that, because you already know. Because we don't, and then this is why I'm a proponent. Remember when they wouldn't let you do your movie night? And I said, fuck that shit.
Fuck that. You're
I
right.
built something where you can at least record it so you can distribute it how you want to later. And we'll have everything set up for you. Boom, it's right there. Because we don't have a lot of people that have that, or we do have some people who have it, we don't put them on the front street because it's not
Hmm.
entertaining. Because she didn't blow a firecracker out her ass or something like that, and she didn't have 1,000
Fact.
bottles of baby oil or something weird, or it's not something we can look at and laugh at to forget about the
Not
shit we got
not
going on
only
in our life.
not only that, it ain't. Sometimes it just ain't beneficial, and
You think it's
like
fine, but I mean, a meteor about to hit, like or about to pass through. I think that's pretty
motherfuckers think.
fucking universal.
Yeah, I felt like like that was clutch, and I definitely appreciated that because I mean for somebody who was able to have a whole website and able to do that joint, you know what I'm saying? That's something you could have easily charged me for. Like, I mean, like, yeah, bro, like, shoot, I get 2 hours 50. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Took 5 minutes to set up,
it
so
took
there
five
wouldn't be
minutes to set up.
disruption in what you have going on, because I respect what you do and I believe in what you do, because what I do is, I mean, it's pretty boring, but it seems entertaining. What you do
Mm-hmm.
is people might actually kind of listen to me a little bit because it's
Mm.
something entertaining. What you do, niggas are gonna instantly reject it. Who is this smart ass nigga? This goddamn fucking bookworm ass nigga reading this article about a fucking asteroid, nigga. What time the club close? Like shit. But
Word.
this I know because this I look at people and I look at what they do and this is how they fucking act. I can sit and be boring as fuck all fucking day long, but I know that I gotta reach down and grab motherfuckers because I know they don't fucking know what's going on. And then when they see me, they go over to ACOG. And then it's like, what the fuck they got going on over here? Like, oh yeah, this is what I'm not charging people for shit I believe in and people that I got relationships with because I know that this is what we need. That's the sacrifice I can make. I'm not hurting. I'm fine. If the meteor hit today and we all died, I probably wouldn't even care. I would not panic. Like
Not panic.
I don't care. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
the work that you do it's the hardest work to be done because it's the truth. It's not to be there is no interpret we can discuss, what we might personally believe, but there's no interpretation about if shit is hitting the fan or not. It's been hitting for the past few years. It's been hitting since
Exactly.
2020.
Yeah, we
If
ain't
the
even gotta.
pandemic didn't teach niggas what to do and how to, what? I'm not gonna argue about nothing petty no more because they they shut the grocery stores down overnight. You couldn't go, and it was nothing that you could do to put yourself in there because it's not yours. Other people's communities built their shit up. We have to discipline people. We got to have a civil war
Mm-hmm.
first because we can't have people that's coming out
Yeah.
and disrespecting Chop because Chop want to bring you something that nigga, why is your attention span so fucking short? You can't sit for an hour to listen about the world events that don't have nothing to do with race, don't have nothing to do with fucking petty differences or nothing. This is anything goes. Somebody is dedicated time. They could be going and making money and doing something else to telling you this. But your attention span, because the other people in the system know if we let Chop get a foothold, niggas is gonna stop with the love and hip hop. They're gonna stop with the baddies east. They're gonna stop watching Sexy Red. They're gonna come over to
Mm-hmm.
and fuck with Chop. Chop might gotta work a little harder to get him, but once he get him, he got him. And it's like they can't have that. This is why keep niggas on drugs, keep niggas in jail. It's 10 laws for every fucking thing that you could ever do on this planet in the United States. Take niggas' guns away. Keep the schools poor, which I don't understand how a public school is poor when all that money, never mind. But they have to do everything in their power to keep us down. Let them kill each other. Take the music and make the frequencies crazy so they don't even they don't even want no rappers like Eve. They only want Sexy Red. Like, they have to do all this
Yeah.
stuff all at once because, like I said on one of your last lives before, when the playing field is even, it's not even a competition at that point. Nobody can fuck with us when the thing is even because even people who don't agree with us and don't know what's going on, we still have some type of rank amongst them. This is why your best white
Mm-hmm.
rapper don't get no play amongst regular common black people. They'll have,
Facts.
they'll be cool in certain areas, but the general consensus is, bro, I'm not listening to no fucking white man. Like, once you but
Not
seriously,
doing we not
you
do what we do. You feel what
like
I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. Like, bro, you're not going through your day listening to that shit. You wanna, this
Mm-hmm.
is time for me to escape the bullshit of the job. Just listen to some bullshit, get home, be with my family. We don't we don't have enough of us. You're being shadow banned, basically is what the internet would call it. We make
Right.
sure we keep you oppressed. We make what oppressed as in like they keep you out of the view of other people. I have to make sure that nobody can see your content. I got to make sure that nobody can come across you like that, or that many people can't. So maybe you'll just give up because it's just too frustrating only having 5 people come and watch you at a time.
Right.
Because
Shit.
that's the system, and this is why even on my channel, I talk about building your own system, having our systems. Because if we got one person with a system, one day Chop might say, I want to make this like a business or something. How do I get a
Mm-hmm.
website? What kind of website can I start? I just sent Theo to one of my homeboys, or two of my homeboys, who they do websites for $10 a month.
Oh,
You get the
that's dope.
domain, you get the hosting, you get to put your products up there, you get upload your files and your server. You can do everything you need, streaming, all of that on their platform for $10 a month because I know at least I have the resources that I can give away and give people because you never
Right.
know what we're gonna need. It's the same thing when you hit the street because a lot of us, like I said, we're oversampled. We spend too much
Mm-hmm.
time on the internet. We spend too much time being entertained. We spend too much
Hmm.
time playing games instead of going outside and putting some fucking work in. You'd be surprised how many people can't fucking work a push lawnmower. Nigga, you think you about to go buy a John Deere? No, you about to go to fucking Home Depot and get a push mower like
Mm-hmm.
everybody else in that neighborhood. And you better learn how to use it.
And
Like
you better know how to use it. Heck
we don't
yeah.
spend we don't spend that time. We got people that you just walk into the world with such a bitter heart and motherfucker can't say nothing to you, but I can't blame the people solely. I can't blame us solely because we're dealing with what we're dealing with plus all the external factors of the world. Bro,
Facts.
I don't have time to fucking worry about the asteroid coming, nigga. I gotta make this fucking $20 stretch for the next week. Like,
Hmm.
and then my gas tank on E. So I'm gonna put $5 in the tank and go straight home and straight to work. And I might work,
Mm-hmm.
I might get a ride one day and act like something wrong with the car, so because I'm too embarrassed to talk about what my real problem is. You know, it's so much shit we have, and we can't start in the middle. We got to start with let's start separating motherfuckers, those who are for us, those who are not, and when we get rid of them, go be on your own because we can't
Right.
have you over here. And I know that we have places like this and other places where people do this, but it's just like the attention span and motherfuckers want to be entertained all the time, and motherfuckers don't have like they
Mm-hmm.
don't niggas don't have the knowledge like you always tell us. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the understanding. The Bible even tells you above all that get understanding because knowledge puffs up. Having the knowledge don't mean shit if you don't understand how to use it and don't
How to
understand
use
where
it.
you going and what we need. Because there's a lot of
Facts.
shit that we need. But I mean, if this goddamn comet
What?
smack the shit out of
Bruh.
us,
Girl, I'm telling what hey, bro. That's why I said, bro. Like, yo, I'm already good, bro. I'm making peace now, bro. I'm talking to him now, cause that comment motherfucking side swipe us. Especially if he got a full contact, and that bitch side swipe us the wrong way, bro. It's a wrap.
and
You know
then
what
when
I'm
I saw
saying?
that two moon shit, this is why I said they want to bring hell to earth. Because they're
Mm-hmm.
always playing with the fuck. They always playing with some shit that's not your business. Why the
Real
fuck would
talk.
I care what's in space? Bro, do you see the price of car insurance? Fuck space.
Yeah.
Nigga, if I had to drive there, I wouldn't be able to afford to do it. Like silly. Like, and I just respect what you do so much, and this shit is just so fucking crazy because, like, bro, it should be a million people in this bitch conversing about this. This is
Real
real.
talk.
Dog, if
Yeah.
a comet
In
even
real
come,
time.
bro, what if the comet come close enough, get into the atmosphere, burn up, and now is your car insurance gonna cover an asteroid hitting your car?
Hell nah.
Like,
Nah.
this shit is
And
just
and this the
crazy.
thing. This the thing. You know, we see what it looks like to drop something from high up and let it hit the ground. So we're talking about something that's ready to go so fast that it's ready to cause some type of crater. Now, even if we survive whatever media hits, we're still talking about a peak of radiation that's ready to hit this atmosphere that we don't even know what's ready to happen. That means water is ready to get shut down. That means we can't go outside and breathe how we want to breathe. That means like it's gonna be so
And
much shit getting shut down.
you better hope that that motherfucker burn up in the atmosphere because there's plenty of evidence where the comet was big and it hits in those crazy areas in
Mm-hmm.
Mexico that don't nobody go to, places in the middle of the
Mm-hmm.
desert where don't nobody live, and like Nevada and stuff like that. Probably Area 51 where they built that base. So let the media hit all type of. We don't know what's coming from space because we don't even know if space is real. I like to joke and say it's not, but we don't know what's out there, and
Right.
something could come to this planet. And we think we got a pandemic now. We don't know. We don't even really know for sure what's been happening with the ice and the ice
Hmm.
melting. So something
Hmm.
can come. knock this planet out of its orbit without even touching it, playing with the magnetic pull, playing with the core of Earth, playing
Facts,
with the weather, and that double moon thing was crazy because I'm like 2 moons, bro. We about to get a tsunami in New York or something.
bruh.
All these things can happen. This ice is melting. Some space bacteria come, and everybody dies. That's what's happening
Hmm.
with that ice. That's why niggas like, oh, Ludacris out there drinking that water, bro. You even the most clean water on this planet, you should boil that shit before you drink it, because we
Right.
know that protozoas and all type of just microorganisms. Best case scenario, you get diarrhea,
Hmm.
and diarrhea dehydrates you and can kill you. That's why they say it can kill you. Like
Real talk.
we it's so much bad that can happen from this that you can't do anything about. You just gotta pray and hope for the best because this is
Bro, we
crazy.
never see. Yeah, we never in
Two
my life.
moons, two moons.
I never heard my grandmother say nothing about this. I never heard my mother say nothing about this.
And that's why
I
niggas calling
never,
them demons.
bro. That's what I'm
Like
saying,
your grandma would at least have said, "Oh, they say in the future it's gonna be 2 moons, bro." Everybody, your grandma black from America, bro. Grandma would have told you about 2 moons. I don't care what nobody say. My grandma would have told me about that.
real talk.
Fuck that. Like, fuck that.
In my time, I seen 2 moons. I would have heard some shit like that, bro. I never. Only time I ever heard something about a multiple moon or some shit, it's always been in the movie some damn way. And that's why B always refer back to movies so much because everything that we see in movies damn near come to yeah, I mean life.
It's predictive programming. And what's crazy, I'm gonna say this and let you go back and wrap up. But
Yeah.
remember they was over there. I don't know if you can pull it up now. You'll probably pull it up later. I can't remember if you did a program on this or not. But they had China over there talking about they made a new sun. Like what?
Uh, oh
Like
what?
they made a sun. You can Google like China artificial sun, and plenty of things will come up. They made
Oh,
an
I think
artificial
I
sun.
did. Yeah, I think I did cover that. If I did cover
It
it,
was a
it
long time
wasn't.
ago. It was
Yeah,
so.
it
It was like
wasn't
when you first
recent.
started, and it was like
Yeah,
I remember seeing that shit. Like, why the fuck would you need another sun? It's because when it comes down to it, getting back to the word, these people want to defy God. They're
hmm,
not. They're not using free will like a preference, like chocolate or vanilla. I want this, or I want this person. I want to. They're not using basic free will. They want to. They want to kill God in a sense. They want to invite the devil here. Cause where the fuck would the other? Why would it be a moon?
why would it be a moon? Right.
Like why? The moon is not. The moon is a fixture. It's there. You know it's gonna be there every day, whether it's high behind a cloud or not. It's still the reason why we have light and tides and all this stuff at night. Why the
Hmm.
hell would there be another moon? And what would make it is it gonna be called a moon because it's gonna be hanging out for a month? I'm surprised nobody. I'm talking about these weather people and all that. Nobody's saying double moon is going to be catastrophic for the weather. It might be
Bruh,
colder than usual. It might be too hot. It might rain more.
that
It might
shit gonna
flood.
be
Fuck
wild.
with your electronics because the moon is a satellite.
Hmm.
Even though it's just a rock in space, kinda, it's still it's still a satellite because it affects electronics like the solar flares would do. If it's too hot, your electricity might go out or something crazy. This shit is just. I'm surprised. I don't see how niggas ain't panicking. 2 moons.
China artificial sun. Hey,
Like,
here go China artificial sun right here. You know what I'm
like what?
saying?
That shit artificial sun. Like, why would you need that?
Why
Like,
you
look at
why?
this shit. That looks crazy. And I'll take it a
Man.
step further. They're probably gonna use this technology to bring some false coming of Jesus and have
Mm,
motherfuckers completely. It's gonna be crazy because like the
mm,
heart and the CERN and DARPA. and all these other things, motherfuckers, we think it's not us, but people think it's a game until you realize whoever control the weather can control your life. Nigga, I can
Real
make it a
talk.
drought where you are and it don't
We,
never rain. You don't have no rain. We think no food. Bro, no
look
rain, no plants, no oxygen, no life.
Dubai. What's that place in Dubai where they had that big ass flood because they supposed to have seeded the clouds
And it's
and
crazy because that's not even a place you're supposed to live. Another thing, just like I forgot, was it you or was it Smitty who just said motherfuckers are just playing and trying to do shit they're not supposed to be doing. You're not a human being is not supposed to live in the desert. This is why when you look at populations in places, most people live near bodies of water. You're not supposed to live. Look at the United States population map. This is why they say, "Oh my God, why does New York have so many boats?" And we have Montana and all these other crazy places. It's because everybody usually lives near water. Human beings need water. Animals need water. You don't have shit going on in the desert because can't nothing live out there. Plants can't live.
mm,
Fucking animals can't eat. And guess what's in the desert? Things that don't need water all the time, like scorpions and
mm-hmm.
spiders. And spiders usually live where it's wet and it's damp. But scorpions and sand snakes and all these animals that we just discovering
Shit.
because we
They
don't have
got
no business out there.
they got spiders out that motherfucker that live. Hell
But
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I
But it's
seen
usually
them.
those crazy ones that they wouldn't be the ones that's living in
Mm-hmm.
your house. It would be the ones that you don't need to have a drink of water but once a year.
Right.
Crazy biology, all type of reptiles and crazy things living in these areas where you're not supposed to live
That's why
because
that's why I
this is
said,
a
bro.
water-based
If
planet.
if we go back to the prairie times, we dead, bro. We
No,
dead,
real
bro.
talk, real
We so
talk.
soft, bro. We so soft, bro. Like everybody think they hardcore motherfuckers. Shit, we soft as shit. We
And
soft
that's
as
another
baby
thing.
shit.
No, they want the way the world is moving. This is why it's like all we got right now is just to lean into God and getting our spirit right and getting our mind together and keeping our mindset from falling for propaganda and all this crazy shit they got going on and
Hmm.
psychosis is because they want us now. They want human beings to fuck being humble, celebrate yourself, fuck being humble. You can do whatever you want to do. I've literally seen people make videos talking about they like fuck being humble, bro. You think that you're more powerful than God? Imagine getting knocked back to the prairie days and you got to find what. Dog, my cat, the other day, my cat ate a daisy. She ain't supposed to be eating no house plants. Got some crazy, got some random plants from somewhere as a gift.
Hmm.
She ate the damn flower. She threw up twice. Had to look it up. The damn cat done poisoned herself.
Hmm.
And now she act now all of a sudden that crazy erratic behavior, she not doing it no more. It's because you've been humbled
Yeah,
by the
almost
fact that
died.
something was a little bit more powerful than what your imagination is. You
Facts.
thought that you could just nibble on plants and nothing happened, and you could eat all the plants and eat all the grass. Okay, now it's a plant in here. We don't. I don't think you. We didn't think she was gonna eat it, but now you don't went over there. You done ate two of the petals off of it, and now you
Hmm.
can't stop throwing up. And this is me talking about a cat. And now the cat, she ain't acting crazy. She just been she been quiet and low key. She been acting again because you done scared yourself. Because now you realize that
Hmm.
you're not invincible.
Hmm.
If niggas had to go get their own water today, most of them would be dead. They don't even take the time, 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes a week, just getting somewhere they already at on YouTube, just getting on YouTube, something as simple as keeping up with full spectrum survival. Somebody just say, hey, 15 minutes or less telling you what's going on. Here go a couple resources. Typing it into Google, where is the freshwater fishing where I live? Something as simple as that, where at least you
Hmm.
can go down and get the fresh water and at least boil it and be able to drink it.
Right.
Like they don't even do that, but they want us to believe somehow, some way they're gonna be Mega Man, Superman, Batman.
I'm telling
No,
you, bro.
you're not gonna do anything. You're not even prepared to go to work tomorrow. Talk about a catastrophe. Ain't no work in catastrophe. It's who gonna live and who gonna die.
Hmm.
It's
Real
crazy.
talk.
Like And we done got so comfortable, and this is why the advancement of technology has been so crazy. I know you saw that shit over there in Lebanon where the cell phones blew up. And I'm just
Mm,
like, bro, I don't know, did you see it?
nah.
Okay, so it's crazy. I'm surprised. I was looking for y'all. I'm like, what these niggas at, man? It's going down in the Middle East. But
Yeah, nah.
what happened was they claimed that Israel booby trapped some pages. They called it pages, but it was cell phones. Israel booby trapped some pagers, and everybody, like all these pages went off at the same time. Like everybody's phone rang at the same time, and when people picked the thing up, it blew up.
Mm,
They have the technology now to remotely blow up cell phones with ringtones, with tones, even though that technology already existed.
right,
This is the world that we living in. And the more we get into these technological things, the further people get from God, because now they feel like, oh, we can do it all now. We can do whatever. Oh, you ain't got no leg. You had to get your leg cut off. We'll give you a plastic leg to walk around on. We'll put a neural link in your brain so you can know what it feels like when somebody pats you on your thigh. Like it's
right.
crazy shit where you forget that even if you put all your money in Bitcoin and all that crazy ridiculous shit, how you gonna get your shit if it ain't no electricity? See, people don't
Real
even think
talk.
about that. Like that's a simple question. Your 5-year-old will ask you that. If there's no electricity, how will we get it? Hmm. If there's an EMP, how are you going? You have no TV, you have no phone, none of your electronics is gonna work. So how are you going to even get to any of this bullshit that you've been relying on? I've been pulling away from shit slowly, like just trying to because I know it's
Uh-uh. That ain't broke up. Where she at? Nah. Nah. And she got a point. It's time. Like you gotta, if you don't separate from the normal shit that you've been doing on an everyday basis and start cleansing your spirit and your mind, and you know what I'm saying, working on yourself, bro. It's gonna be a long ride for y'all. It's gonna be a long ride. Like this the time. That's why I had to, like, I've been thinking about this for a little minute now, and I'm glad I started talking about it, because there's so much going on, and B was right on time with that verse he sent, because we are living on a false reality that we're just magically gonna be saved. And it's like, bro, we ain't doing nothing to be saved from. Everything we doing is, and I always refer back to the Noah story, because this stuff that we're going through now, it reminds me of the Noah story so much. Like, you got people coming out saying we gotta do this, we gotta do that, bro. It's time to make these changes and stuff like that. But nobody's listening to them. Everybody think it's a big game, a party. Oh, you a lame, bro. You ain't celebrating how we celebrate. You ain't doing the stuff we doing. You a buster. You know. So we sit here and we laugh at those kind of people. It's like, bro, that's a message. That's a message. And then what happens? You mean you over here building something, and then when a catastrophe comes, everybody looking around like, oh snap, let me in, bro. Let me in. Nah, bro, I can't. God already sealed the shit shut, bro. I can't. Like, I could have sworn I built the door right here, but I don't even see it no more. I don't even know what happened.
not real talk. My bad. Somebody had called. They kicked
No,
me
you
out.
good.
I was just saying that I've just been getting back to slowly and weaning myself off of the dependency of these everyday things, because I already see where this is going. It's going to come a time where all you can rely on is the knowledge that you built up, the things that you have on your person, the things that you have in your house. This is why I'm so, even if I don't open it immediately, I'll get like the books and stuff, and like I'll glance at them, or at least I can have something as a reference because anything can happen. That pandemic, I think I told y'all before, I was in Canada in November 2019, and I came back here to the United States in the end of December, and I got a job. I was like, fuck this, because they was talking about it in Canada on the news. They was talking about what was happening in China, and I got a job with my first paycheck. I took my check to Enterprise. I rented the biggest pickup truck they had, and I went and I bought. I tell you, I still got a picture on my computer of how much supplies I bought. Disinfected. Oh, so much water. I'm just almost done with going through my Lysol that I bought from the pandemic. Like I was just stacking up. In February, I was like, when they gonna call it a pandemic? Because it's a pandemic. The beginning of March is when they called it, and I was like, I was right. I knew it. Like it was only a matter of time, and we see the signs. That story of Noah. This is why the Bible is the only book that is telling, like, that's giving you historical accounts of stuff that's already happened. It says in the Bible, nothing's new under the sun. What was before is what's gonna be again. Like the story of Noah, the Bible is written in hyperbole and it's a lot of parables. There's stories that I got to give it to you in this digestible manner so you can understand. So, because if I tell you flat out, this world is going to come to an end and only those that are going to be prepared is going to survive. The rest of you will die. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. So you better listen now, because if not, you and your whole bloodline will be wiped out. That might scare you. So if I tell you the story of Noah and how God gave him, the word came down from the Lord that you need to prepare because here are the signs that things is going to be bad for you, and you prepare, then it's not going to be as bad. You still got to go through it, but it's not going to be as bad because you prepared. This is why prepping is a lifestyle. It's not fun. Like niggas know what it's like to be a prepper. You prep. Like this shit not fun. Bro, every dollar you get that's some extra money is going towards your prepping. Whether you buying food, spending your last $10 on, spending $8 on water of your $10 and just keeping that other $2 in the stash. You see it's a weak spot in your prep somewhere. You got to make sure you got enough for the family. You know you can't put the burden on them because it's too heavy. So you got to make sure you got enough for them. You let them enjoy their life. You prepare for the bad times and let them have good times. So when bad times come, it's not as bad for them because you know they're not as strong as you mentally. And they lean and they depend on you for that. Buying ammo, the price of ammo go up and down so much. You putting a few extra dollars every time you get paid to the side. So if a sale come up, you can get it. Like it's not fun. It's not fun. It's very draining and it's very crazy. And it's like we don't want to be right, but just in case we are. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be running outside begging people for food or water. I'm not gonna be doing it.
Nah, hell
And I'm not
nah.
gonna let you come nowhere near this house either. Like,
Yeah. Don't come knocking on my shit either. Hell nah.
like we see the signs. I ain't gonna keep you, but we see the signs and people like. I'm just sorry, but the double moon thing, and they're telling us about it. So who knows how long they knew? Like that's another thing. By the time we get some information, they feel like, well, there ain't nothing we can do, so we might as well just tell them. And then it's
And that's
elections
facts.
a year, and then this things just keep going crazier and crazier, and the truth is just coming to the surface. And my thing is, you can act like you didn't go through the pandemic, the beginning of it, because we're still in the pandemic. They don't talk about it no more because they care more about money than living. But you can act like you don't see what's going on. How many, like for at least a year, Chop been getting up here. Chop and Brian have been dedicated in their service to getting up here and bringing us this crazy shit that you will not see if you was just walking out your house. You wouldn't know nothing about it. You can act like you don't see it and you don't want to prepare. How many, Chop got a series on this bitch about going and spending like $10 to prepare.
$10, yeah.
Like it's a $10 series on this motherfucker. Like, bro, you can go here and you can get these things. You can get 6-pack of water from Dollar Tree for $1. Well, now $1.25. You can get a gallon of water for $1 and some change. Like, Just do it
Mm-hmm.
every time you get paid. Just take that $10 and go store your shit up because you never know. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Because if you really prepping, you should be cycling through your stuff anyway.
Damn, nah, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm gonna finish that. I gotta finish that series for y'all too. I'm gonna start it over. I'm gonna finish that for y'all
Because that was
because
very
that's
because it's like
yeah,
I
that's
ain't
important.
we might be able to run out and buy guns and do all these kind of things. And even if you wanted to do one about guns, bro, you can get a Taurus G2C for $200. And if
Hmm.
that's too rich for your blood, you can get a used High Point for 75. There's no excuse to not have one. Like it is no excuse. A box of self defense rounds is $25. For $100, you can get a box of self defense rounds and a High Point. It don't matter what. Oh, I want what these motherfuckers shoot? A
Right. I
staccato.
want a Glock or a
A
staccato.
staccato.
Yeah,
Nigga, you get
man.
something that can save your life if you need it when the shit
Facts.
go down. Because it don't matter how much it costs. Because guess what? The person who don't have shit will go wish they had that $75 gun.
Hmm.
So it's like somebody coming and telling you what you can do at your price point, how much you can save. If you took $25 every time you got paid, let's say you got paid twice a month, that's $50 a month. In 10 months, you'll have $500. That should be something that you can put towards getting your preps in order, at least the bare minimum. You might not be able to afford, but there's so much richness on this channel about survival thing. This channel is dedicated to survival. Please, just like cut the sexy red and the young boy and the Dirk and whoever people listen to now and the Kodak and the Bloodhound Lil Jeff off. Please cut it
Hmm.
off and just
Please.
take at least a week and just go through this channel and just listen and see what you can do right now. I'm gonna make another EDC video for y'all about the stuff you need for your car. Like I'm
Word.
just gonna just something just for the vehicle
Yeah, word. Cause
because
now that EDC video was the truth. And if y'all don't know, Naeem made the everyday carry video and really went into detail with the phases and all that stuff, bro. So y'all got to go watch that so y'all can get like at least some of the stuff that she was putting on there because a lot of stuff that she was putting on there I didn't even know about and that you can even get like that. So
this
yeah,
is
why?
regular. I'm a regular person at the end of the day. Fuck what you see on YouTube. I got a family like everybody else got a family. I got situations that everybody else got going on. And at the end of the day, when I'm not on the computer, I'm living a regular life. This is regular stuff. You can go to Walmart today, go into the camping section, get those water purification tablets for $8. They're gonna be there because nobody buys them. And they're the same ones you'll find with the highest rank on Amazon for like $12. These are simple things. Life straws are $17 a piece. You can even buy a life
Hmm.
straw water bottle now. People is get like these are just because it's all fun and games because it's like we don't know. And like you said, what the book say about we don't know when the Lord it could be any time now when
Hmm.
things go down. Imagine being stranded. And I was gonna say I had got a 50% coupon off of a walk pad. That shit coming tomorrow, bro. Like I'm taking like fitness is number one at this point in my life. Nothing comes before that. It's fitness, it's family, it's what is it? Fitness, family. I had two other ones, freedom, and there was another one. But getting in total shape because I have a goal in mind is you should be able to walk 100 miles in a week. Right?
Right.
If you cannot, because imagine being 20 miles away for work
Mm.
and your car and all the cars go from an EMP. You should be able to walk 10 miles a day. If you can't get home in 3 days, if you can't walk 30 miles in 3 days, something is wrong at this point. Because
Facts.
that's a very good possibility. Because it's gonna take you all day to walk that 10 miles. Whether niggas be like, oh, I can just do it. You'll be a fool to think you're gonna just walk on the interstate and go when people is out here and being crazy. Like you're gonna have to get down in that terrain, walking outside, walking, getting it together. Cause This is it, y'all. It might not be the end of the world, but damn it, it's gonna be something that we ain't never experienced. We
Something
have to be able
catastrophic.
to, that is a goal now. If I cannot do 10 miles a day, I'm failing.
Like you said, man, wonders in the heavens and on earth, and it's been showing us time and time again that we have yet to see. This is the first time we seen this. The first time this happened. Dang, that I ain't seen this none of the time I've been alive. Like, so a lot of this stuff is first time for a lot of people. That's a sign,
And it's the only thing you can do is prepare. And you're not going
right?
to ever be 100% prepared. It's never going to be 100% everything. But damn it, you should have something where it's easing the blunt. Because if it's one thing if you just by yourself,
Mhm,
but most of us got kids, most of us have families, most of us are head
mhm,
of our household. So all of this stuff fall on us because they don't know. You don't want to burden them because you're going to scare them and you don't want to throw them off. They will have
right.
some knowledge because you're talking to them and they know what you do. But when it come down to it, you the first person they call. Please help me. I don't know what I'm doing, and they expect you to have those answers. This is why it's important. It's not to look good, bro. Nobody wants to hear us every time we get together talk about this. This shit is boring to people. Like
Hmm.
they don't want to
Nah,
hear
real
us.
talk.
The most exciting part is when we can talk a little bit about guns and stuff, and we can walk through a self defense scenario. But most of the time, in real life, we'll tell a nigga, yeah, you make sure you have that taser on you, or make sure you got some mace because it might not be a threat that requires force. Niggas will tell you, oh no,
Right.
we're going straight to the gun. No, 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 we're going to
Mm,
the base and stuff if it's not that big of a deal. Because what if you don't?
yeah.
What if the threat is a fox or something? You're not gonna shoot that fox. That fox
Hmm.
faster than you will ever be. Slyer and slicker than any human being can be. You might have to just mace
Hey,
that bitch.
nah, hey, real talk. Real talk. You shoot a damn fox and kill it at the wrong time of the year. Your ass going down.
Dog, out here, we have a fox problem. This area, especially like where I grew up. I grew up
Mm,
on the Dismal Swamp, like right there at the Dismal. The Dismal Swamp is where I'm from, and there's so many different animals. Like you might see a bear in your front yard in the middle of the city. It's so
mm,
damn crazy during certain times of year. But out here in Richmond, we have a fox refuge like further down south because there's so many foxes. Motherfuckers be roaming the streets, walking and shit. You can't kill that thing. You can mace it and get it the hell out of here if it's like
right.
going crazy. But it's just like this is just the time to be. Any extra you got, please put it towards y'all press. We are so serious. Like everyday carry some equipment that you need, depending on what your situation is. Like somebody like me, I work outside most of the time. Like I'm traveling long distances for work, 30 miles a day, there and back. So I'm in the car for 60 miles a day. Like have a tourniquet in the car just in case. You never know what you're gonna come up for. Like we're gonna do the everyday
Hmm.
carry for the car. Battery pack, tire things, stuff like that. I might even have to go into the store and show niggas where to get it in the store. I don't
In the
order
store,
online. I'm
yeah.
like going in the store and getting stuff because that's another thing we gotta look out for now, y'all. People are selling fraudulent items now in every field, in every department. Fraudulent car parts, fraudulent medical supplies, fraudulent tennis shoes, just all type of fraudulent things because
Hmm.
they want to make money because they know people are desperate now because they're not prepared. They weren't prepared before, so they don't know what a real tourniquet looks like. They don't know. They
Shit.
can't identify a real tourniquet, not that
Hmm.
Timu bullshit. For there is no tourniquet on the planet that costs $10, y'all. Like I promise you. Like there's no $10 tourniquet. That might be good if you're desperate, or maybe if you need you probably better off using your t-shirt because at least your t-shirt won't snap.
Right.
Tourniquets is usually starting at $25 and going up, and depending on what kind of tourniquet you get. So it's like people don't even know how to identify stuff no more. They're just like, oh yeah, I need this. You don't know that paracord it's like 7 layers. It's not double ply. Real paracord is 7 layers. You can go on eBay and get paracord that came out of military parachutes for like $20. It's only gonna be like 100 feet or something like that, but that's better than nothing.
100 feet better than nothing.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, if
Shit.
we this space exists. If you hear, that means that something got you here, that you're getting the sign. This is the sign you need. Start. If you haven't, start, because it's not. I saw how people acted during the pandemic. My grandma, when she was alive, God bless her soul, even way before the pandemic, when we in the 90s and stuff, she had a whole room dedicated to nothing but toilet paper, paper towels, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And every time she went to the store, she got some. And she always told us, prepare for the war in a time of peace, and you'll be ready for any battle. Prepare, y'all. I'm gonna leave you with that. Get prepared. Start today. If you, whatever you, especially with that, your home should be the hospital, your car should be the ambulance. Period.
Facts.
Your home should be the base of all your stuff. Your car should have stuff that you need to get you back home.
Nah, real talk. And look, this how simple the shit be, right? Yeah. Friday I was picking the kids up from school, and we were sitting on the playground, and the kids was running around, and one of the kids had fell, scraped the knee, right? So everybody looked standing there trying to get it to calm down. The the rubber like trying to fan it, trying to cool it down, because that joint was burning. So I got antibacterial wipes and band-aids in my bag. So I go up there, give it the wipes and the band-aid, bro. It is just like that fast, can clean something up that fast.
And that's the difference between, because we can act like, oh, it ain't nothing but a little scratch. Or not. That's the difference between an infection and just going home with a scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Something as simple as that, because we don't know what was down there when she scraped her leg. We don't know. Anything could have got in there, and then all of a sudden, oh, we got to cut it off.
Hmm.
We think it can't happen, and this is why I don't do the living in the anomaly type of a thing, because anything can happen to you. You're not exempt. You're not special enough where stuff don't just happen to you. Every stuff happens to all of us. You're blessed when
Mm-hmm.
catastrophes don't happen, but being
Them
prepared is a
motherfuckers be
part too.
crying.
Now I'm telling you,
Motherfuckers
like,
be crying, talking about God, why me? Why me, God?
like you're not exempt from stuff. The only thing you can do is stay prayed up, stay papered up, stay piped up.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare yourself for when you even have the right mindset when you leave the house. As to, you know what, if you bump into me, it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep moving, because I got to get back to my family.
I
Because if they
gotta
don't
get
have
back
me,
home.
they ain't got nothing. Because
Mm-hmm.
they not prepared for it. It's like, we gotta. This is the time. No more games, please. It's like, don't play. Stop playing. It's nothing. It's not funny. I hate jokes. I hate comedy. I hate jokes, because nothing's funny.
Mm-hmm.
A fucking double moon. Like, this is so. I gotta go read about this. This is so crazy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
this is
you
so
bruh.
fucking crazy.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazy? Is going on around the time of this election shit. So we having this joint from September till fucking November the 25th.
And that's not no little bit of time. Like, what the fuck? I can see how they
That's not.
say it, like an eclipse, right? Oh, the eclipse is gonna be in the sky 113 to 127. Like, oh, that makes plenty of sense, actually. Just passing by
Yeah,
a month. No, it can't be
yeah,
right. And we don't even know if this
yeah.
gonna be real, because they project stuff in the sky all the time.
Mm-hmm. And
It's
like Naeem was saying, the moon is what determines the currents and the gravitational pull and all that shit.
no, this it's so crazy. I'm thinking about, like, what could be the worst thing to happen with a double moon. All the poles shift and the water
Hmm.
just recede, and then it's a drought, or the water just
Oh.
get pushed out, and we lose inches or feet off the coastline. That's the difference between cities going completely underwater.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, or just endless rain for 5, 6 days at a time because the clouds is all out of control. It's so
Mhm.
many bad things that can happen. Losing your radar, losing your sonar. So if you got naval ships or any type of boat or any type of satellites going out of whack,
Shit, we ain't even get to the radiation.
that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's even, and then they can't even grow food in certain parts of Japan because of them bombs that was dropped in World War II. We talking about a
Hmm.
double moon that's gonna be hanging out for a month. They can't. People can't even really go to Chernobyl like that no more. Yeah, man. It's time to get right with the Lord today. Get saved
Today, right?
today. Like
I'm
when you get
telling
off
you.
of here, go get saved because that's the only thing that's gonna have your sanity kept. Because most people are
Real
just gonna
talk.
ignore this until it's people ignore stuff until bad stuff happens. This is how you get panic buying and 20. Remember the $200 can of Lysol. Like
Hmm.
that's how
Bruh,
people
I'm
are able
telling
to
you,
do
bruh.
that.
Why, look, and then when the shit happening, people gonna be running around all frantic and shit. Bruh, I'm just gonna be all peaceful. I'm telling you, I'm tripping, motherfuckers, bro. You run in front of me if you want to, bro. I pre-warned y'all. I pre-warned y'all. Don't run in front of me, bro. I'm
No,
tripping, motherfuckers. I'm pushing, motherfuckers, bro. I told you, only song that's gonna be playing in my ear is "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way." So,
and don't tell nobody about y'all prep because this is the one thing. Stop. Like, we can do it here because we're scattered. People don't know where
yeah,
we are. They can't find us because they can't even figure out what's going on with this. So good luck finding us. But
right.
don't don't get all happy with your neighbors. Now it's time to put the Amiri jeans away. Put the
Hmm.
Balenciaga shoes in the trash and go outside in some K Swiss or something. Go outside looking as regular and as non attention drawing as possible. If you
Facts.
got your hair dyed, go dye it back to black or whatever color your real hair is, or shave your hair completely. Because now it is time to get low. Because the minute that something crazy go on, and people find out that you got something, they coming to get you. And you can only put a group off for so long before somebody come through that bitch for real. So it's time to get low vis as possible. I don't know what happened, but I appreciate what you do, Chop. Thank you for this. This is just two moon, man. It's crazy. But thank you for what you do, Chop. Oh, there you go. Thank you for all you do.
Yeah, my fault.
We
I was
appreciate this space. This is
My screen went black.
oh, you good. This is the most important space that we have right now because it's like nobody else like us is even into this. They don't talk about this stuff. I've looked. They don't do it. And if they do,
Hmm.
it's just like, oh man, I was watching the news, but look, like it's not. They're not real. They don't know. So thank you for what y'all do. Thank y'all so
No,
much,
I
man. This is
appreciate.
crazy.
I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate Smitty stopping past and say, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody. Mom Dukes that came through. Heavy Lefty. Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate everybody for real. Yeah, man. Because this was weighing on my chest for a long time because I had this shit in the archives for a little minute, so it's been sitting on my chest for a little minute. And I'm like, bruh, and when what ultimately did it, I had talked to Theo, and Theo was like, bro, no, you gotta speak on it, bro, because yeah, man, we need you to talk about this shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then I woke up and that joint right there, the Luke verse was just right there. And I'm like, man, hey, look, and that's how it's gonna be. I mean, he's telling you, I mean, be ready. Also, yeah, I mean, when I come, I'm not giving no warnings, and I'm gonna come when y'all very least expect for me to come. So you might be on the toilet taking a shit when I come.
Mm. That's true. Yeah, let's say prayed up, papered up, piped up. Just stay up and just
Hmm.
yeah. Ain't no need to. You can't worry and pray. You know, you
Right.
can't do both. They don't. You know, fear and God don't occupy the same place, and it's just all we can do is we've been telling y'all for a year. Get your preps up, get your stuff together. Start if
Hmm.
you start wherever you can start. Start where you are. That's the best place because then your priorities start to shift.
Right. Start small. Start
Yeah,
small,
the most important
and
thing gonna be is that
then work
water.
your way up. Heck yeah, water, definitely water, and some source of electricity. You know what I mean? And whatever you can do to get your electricity, shit,
But hey, thank you
that's
for
about
having
it.
me. I'm about to go. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
go back to the
appreciate you.
beginning.
Word. Yeah, this I'm ready to wrap it up because we at 3:30. I didn't even expect to go that long. I don't never expect to go this long. It just happens. So yeah, I appreciate you. Nah, like I said, I appreciate everybody. But yeah, I'm ready to
Appreciate
pick
y'all
up the
too.
kids now.
All
So
right, peace,
yeah,
out.
yep. Y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a nice one. Like I said, definitely appreciate y'all stopping past.